You're only gonna make it up too bad. I'll make it blacker. I should have rolled myself today.
These got a roller.
Yeah, I got 2 rollers. Got 2.
Your cat got me, dude.
Should stop rubbing her all over your legs.
Picking it up.
Hey. I was thinking about my dog was hyperallergenic, so you don't really shed too bad.
Sway.
What's up, beautiful people? Welcome to Almost Never, the podcast that your mother warned you about. I'm your co-host, Josh.
Yo, I'm Trey Doja.
What up? I'm Sean. What's up, boys?
It's a beautiful, blessed day, man.
Yeah, it's nice weather outside. It's feeling like spring in Los Angeles. The people are away at a certain music festival, so I feel like I thought the streets were empty, but I just stood in line this morning while I was getting you guys bagels. I waited an hour in line for bagels. I've never done that before.
Thank you.
That's very LA of me, but they were pretty good bagels.
It was delicious.
Yeah.
Where's the bagel from?
Virgil Village. It's just like up the street.
No.
You mean in general?
That's how, yeah, instantly.
This particular one is a Montreal style bagel.
Oh, okay. So
Speaking of Montreal,
French?
we should go.
Sure. I don't really want to go to Montreal. I got no.
You don't want to see Drake?
It's supposed to have a great food, like.
Doesn't everywhere have great food scenes?
No, not everywhere.
Tell me where it doesn't.
What's their
Tell me where.
What's their cuisine? Like, what's it based around? Seafood?
It's a
land
it's
food?
I'm
French
guessing it's
inspired.
French inspired. Yeah,
French inspired.
I imagine so.
Hmm.
Cambodia didn't have good food. No offense, Cambodia, but you didn't have good food.
Cambodians, he's throwing shade at you guys.
What do you mean? What was the worst part? What was the worst?
The worst thing I ate was actually in the Philippines. It wasn't in Cambodia,
What was
Cambodia. So they said it was chicken, but the bones were very small, and there was a lot of them. And I noticed in this particular area there were no
Pigeon?
cats. No,
But cats have small bones, smaller than chickens.
yeah, they're small bones, like. Because the bones are different. Like when you eat like a chicken wing, it looks like a specific thing. And even if somebody chops up a chicken, like you kind of
Chickens don't have paws. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I saw the whiskers in mine. I was like,
It meowed.
I was already 2 bites in though.
Was it?
No, it wasn't good. Didn't taste like chicken.
What did it taste like if you could put your finger on it?
It wasn't perfectly cooked.
Like kind of greasy, chewy.
What if it was rat?
Like overcooked lamb.
You think it could have been rat?
It could have been rat. Yeah, could have been rat.
So it was fatty?
Or
Because I feel like rats
like
have smaller bones than
not the
not
fat,
fatty?
not the fat of lamb, but like when like you overcook it, it's just like this chewy ass.
I was trying to say at least they lived a good life before they got it.
And maybe,
If it was fatty.
yeah, no,
But he just said it was tough.
no, it's tough.
real tough. Real tough to get.
That second bite, I was like, "Fuck, this is not chicken."
What was it like served on rice?
Yeah, on the bed of rice, laid out
If you're eating something in the Philippines, it's served on rice.
for
I'll
sure.
still let you know.
But some of the best food I've ever had was in the Philippines, though. So I
But you
can't.
could put the spices on it and make it better though, right?
I could have. I didn't. I opted out. I chose not to. I chose to go with the fruit. I was like, I can see. That's safe. I'm gonna do that.
That would be dope to go over there then.
Did you try banana ketchup out there?
No.
Oh.
I didn't even heard of that.
So ketchup got introduced to the Philippines like World War II or something, and with rationing during World War II, they couldn't spare a tomato, so they made it in the Philippines. It got real popular with all the GIs and stuff out there. It looks like ketchup. It's a little sweeter though because there's no tomatoes, it's bananas.
No shit.
Banana ketchup. It's pretty good. I'll have to get you guys some.
Yeah. No, I ate my weight in lumpia. Like
What is that, like a potato?
No, it's like a
It sounds like a potato.
taquito almost.
It's an egg roll.
It's an egg roll, yeah.
I've seen those before.
Yeah.
Yeah, they look good.
Yeah, they're delicious.
More like a flauta tortilla though. It's like
They're super
soft,
thin.
It's
thick.
crispy
it's
thin.
thin.
Like
They're
it's like
crispy.
it's like almost pastry thing. It's
Mm.
like it's really
okay.
thin dough.
Their cookies are great too.
Or I guess like a crispy spring roll type of thing.
Yeah.
If you think about that.
And they'd be like, some of them are kind of large, but most of them are like a little smaller than your regular like
About
egg
the
roll
size of
that
my
you'd
wiener.
find here.
About
That's what she said.
Yeah.
She
Their
said
adobo
it's the
is
size of her
good.
wiener?
The adobo's good over there.
Delicious.
So it's chicken.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Insanely good. Lechon.
Lechon. So that's some kind of cheese?
No, that's
Nah,
that's
it's pork.
roast pig.
Yeah, and they crisp the skin, so it's all.
So did you have like it off the where it's
Yeah.
properly cooked and that shit's crazy.
Oh, so it's like a real chicharron.
But the meat's still on there, so you get the crunchy outside.
They
and then
they
you get
cook. They just roast the whole pig
Yeah.
and like roast it so much that the outside gets crispy. It's like, have you had crispy pork belly or some shit
Yes,
like that?
that's
Yeah.
That's
delicious.
Did you see the whole pig?
Yeah,
That's cool.
it's the biggest pig I ever saw too out there. I'm like the dude that was walking it before it met its demise. I'd say he was probably 5'5", 5'7" and the pig was right up to his
Below his
chest.
shoulder.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, dude.
That's a tall Filipino. Usually they're like very small.
I mean 5'6".
Well, that's like, I mean, I think we average probably like 5'4", 5'5". They're
Sure.
small people.
But not you.
No, I'm big. It's because all that American milk I drank out here.
Makes your bones strong.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
yeah.
Mhm.
How's your guys' weekend? We are recording on Sunday. We normally record on Saturday, so
Oh, you can actually. It's good. I was like, what do you mean the weekend? But yeah, I get it.
No, it's good. I got to see my sister and my niece. They were out here, so we just went everywhere. Just got wrecked at Six Flags.
you got wrecked.
But went
So
on like
money.
85 rides.
Yeah, I was just letting the road.
You said you laced up your niece in some kicks.
Got her kicks. You know, just spent money on her, spoiled her. Gave her that old camera I took to Europe. So
Oh, you gave her the Rebel?
give her the Rebel.
Mm.
And I was kind of like, I didn't realize, but I was like, I just bought that lens, the 50.
Well, you hooked her up.
Yeah,
That was nice of you.
Yeah, it was cool. I can't
Yeah.
use it anyway, so it doesn't
Yeah.
serve a purpose.
I mean, you do have a brand new camera.
yeah,
that we're filming on right
didn't
now,
serve
so.
its a purpose for me. So I hope
Yeah, you're more of a video guy. You're not really
yeah, it wasn't
still picture
it wasn't,
taker.
It wasn't what I needed. So off it go.
Yeah. That I would say is something that's in your lane. If it's not what you need.
Let it go. Let it go. Let it go.
How are those black mold filled lungs, Sean? Are you feeling any better? Feeling maybe more like you might turn into The Last of Us, or how are you doing?
It's weird because I'll have moment. It's like, I guess when you detox, because you're getting rid of the toxins or whatever. But at one moment I'll be chill, and it can just happen throughout the day. The next moment, like I just feel like I have the flu.
Oh, I thought you were going to say, then I kind of get the urge
Then
to
I eat
consume
people.
human flesh.
Yeah, I just start consuming.
But then it passes, and then I'm fine.
I take a couple breaths, count to 10, and I just
Brains.
brains. I think shit's crazy though. There's all these conversations now about funguses
Among
fungus
Us.
among us. Yeah,
Everyone's
like,
talking about Incubus. Ooh, that was a double entendre. That was a pun among puns.
and
Oh,
their kids are going, "What's incubus?"
Did you see? Did you guys watch that Netflix show Beef with Ali Wong and Steven Yeun?
No, the
Nah.
trailer didn't get me.
It's fucking good, but in the show, Steven Yeun, he fucking covers Incubus Drive. It's a pretty fucking good cover.
Oh, but I was talking about like the more of the
talking about the real incubus,
mhm.
the god of sex,
whatever it was.
What?
It was some kind of demon or
It's a
something.
demon. Yeah,
Oh, what's the difference between the incubus and a succubus? I know that like succubus is like the form of a woman. Or
Yeah.
No, Incubus was like a specific one. That was like his name. Or,
I think it's succubus lives off the souls of men.
Mm-hmm.
that's like a woman.
That's kind of one I need to find.
That's like a woman. That's just
That's coming from Trey. That's
there go
not
all of our female ratings and
Put a little.
Thanks, Trey. Thanks, Trey.
thanks a lot.
Oh, I'm sorry. It could be. That's like
Get
a man.
demonetized before we even get monetized.
Trey too.
That's like a man. I'm equal.
Equal what?
What?
That sounds like a man and a woman
What sounds like? What are you?
Yeah,
talking
what are you
about?
talking about?
being equal.
But what
Get
sounds
outta
like a
here.
man and woman?
But that's-
Sucking the soul out of you.
yeah, you could equally be sucked.
Oh yeah,
The soul
Anybody
out of
can
you
suck
by-
things.
That's why
you can get sucked off in any way you want.
What are you looking at me for?
Yeah. No, the weekend's been cool. I've been trying to watch these NBA games.
trying or succeeding.
I actually see it on some. I watched almost all the play-ins.
I don't get those. I don't.
I
still
was
don't get how
asking
it
you.
works.
It makes no sense.
It just is.
I was trying to explain to you, even though I didn't know
You
how it
didn't know
worked.
it. It sucks for if you come in 7th and 8th now, like it sucks because you should be like in it. You're like
That's what I was telling
it.
him. So I was like, okay, so now you got to play the Buster teams that just didn't make it to get into the playoffs.
Yeah. So 7, 8, 9, and 10 get the play-ins. 7 and 8 play. Whoever wins from 7 and 8 goes
automatically.
in. Yeah, and then the loser from 7 and 8 plays whoever wins 9 and 10
for 8th.
Yeah, and so then like you take the Bulls. Like they were like in 9 and 10. They won the first game, but it's a back-to-back game, so it's a next day game, and the other team gets to rest a day. So when they played the Heat, like the Heat had at-home advantage and an extra day of sleep. That part I think it sucks because I'm just like that doesn't. The odds are not with.
It doesn't make any
when
sense.
you started explaining it, I think I disassociated from my body, and I still don't understand it. But
What part don't you understand?
How does
I
it
totally
work?
got it when he explained
All right,
it. Unlike
so
you,
like-
Josh. Wait, let me explain it. 'Cause
Yeah,
you
that's
explained
the
it so
yeah,
well.
yeah. Let's see it.
Okay, so you know how the playoff seeds go 1 through 8, right?
I'm familiar with those numbers.
You do know that, right?
Yes.
Okay, so now 7, 8, 9, 10.
Yup.
7 and 8 play each other,
Yup.
right? Whoever wins that automatically gets 7
7,
seed.
8, 9.
Yeah.
Listen, Linda, I'm trying to explain something to you.
7th seed goes to the winner of 7 and 8.
They automatically get that, but then the next teams, 8 and 9, which 9
The 9 10.
Sorry, 9 and 10. 9 would have been normally out. They
10
play,
Yep.
and the winners of that now go to be the 8th seed.
No. Almost. The winner of
I feel like
the
you
winner of
kind of
9
just-
almost had. Do you want to clean it up?
I do want to clean up. Hold on.
9 and 10. The winner of 9 and 10 plays.
The winners of 9 and 10 play each other.
Yeah, and then the winner of that plays.
The loser.
There you go.
The loser, and then that becomes the 8th
Yeah.
seed.
Whoever loses 7 and
I
8
get it.
plays.
That's
the
how
winner of
this
9 and 10.
That's how the Lakers
So
could have
7,
advanced.
I got
No
you.
matter
So
what,
the
yeah.
Lakers automatically advance, but because they automatically advance, the team that
Wait, automatically? Because they already won.
Yeah, they
the
won
team
the.
that
I was like,
but because
And that-
they automatically advanced, the team that they lost to still had a chance to go in and win as long as they could beat the team.
Which is why they did. Because they.
I totally understand
Yeah.
it. Why don't I ask you to explain it to me?
Because you didn't understand it when you asked me. And you just got it right
but now you get it. It's
You didn't understand it. I was asking for understanding. I was asking for clarification. That's why I asked
I was clarifying
you.
from what limited knowledge I had. I was just pretty much telling you what teams played each other. I didn't.
You
know
didn't tell me
anything.
nothing.
I told you that the Lakers could advance.
that's true
And
though.
that's the understanding I had at the moment.
It's very Justin of you.
You told me nothing.
True though.
I learned less.
How often do you learn stuff from me in general anyway?
But how do you learn less? Like you took.
I don't know. That's
Wait,
a,
don't you
that's
mean
a
you-
special quality
Yeah.
for
No,
you.
I
don't
learned
know.
less. Listen to
Unlearn?
him. I learned less.
But you still learned some.
No,
It might have been less, but it was
no. Whatever
before.
knowledge I had, you took it.
So like you got
it's free.
anti-knowledge.
It was free.
I learned
It
less
was-
than I needed.
I don't know if that's the right terminology, but I'm gonna go with it for your sake.
It was like
For
free
this-
ju-
for the
it was-
part of
it was,
this.
It was free jewelry, but like junk
Less.
jewelry.
Yeah, it was like costume jewelry.
Yeah, it was like the stuff you get in like the little vending machine.
You got a green line on your neck now.
I wouldn't have worn it like that. There was no way I was going out in the streets telling people what he told me. No.
I mean, I hope you wouldn't. I told you I didn't get it. You're not. You shouldn't
This
be.
is fake.
You shouldn't be spreading misinformation about some things like
okay, here we go, Nancy Pelosi.
how
over
I
here.
don't even know how it works. So I'm like, I'm not gonna tell
Trey
you to
remembers
explain to
one
Sean.
name of a political figure.
Politics.
Yeah. Politics.
Nancy politics.
Yeah. So just to let you know, Lakers won the first one.
I know that.
The
No, I got
Minnesota
that.
won.
I got that. No, I got all
Minnesota beat the Pelicans.
that. Sacktown beat the Warriors.
Yes, they did by 3.
I'm about sack going
Now
to
you
Western
bowdy
Conference
bowdy.
Finals.
Now you
I always
bowdy
think-
bowdy.
I always thought they had a great squad, but it was unorganized probably because they didn't have good coaching staff.
I think they're going to lose in the end. And
You think they're going to lose to the Warriors?
Yeah,
Put 5 on it.
dude.
I'll put 10 on it.
Wiggins is back, fully healthy, and he looked unreal.
So what happened to him? Like his baby mama or something?
I have no idea.
What
I just know it's a
don't-
family.
I just
thing.
knew he wasn't, and he's been out for like.
I don't know. I don't want to spread misinformation, so disclaimer. But I don't know. I didn't hear it was good, but it was family stuff, huh?
All I knew was family stuff.
Yeah.
I heard it was family stuff.
Yeah. it was
I think that's
bad.
the easiest route to go. Usually, they say like I have to be away. It's a family thing.
Oh, it was with his family, from what I heard.
Oh, so you were like dropping little hints right now, or you don't know and you're just trying to.
No,
stir the pot.
I heard something, and I don't know if it's actually true because they never released anything.
What did you hear? You
You
already gave the disclaimer that you don't know what you're talking about, so you're good.
What I heard was
Explain it to me like the playing tournament.
I'll clean it up and make it way more clear. I'll make it easy for you. From what I heard is his best friend like impregnated his wife.
Ooh, that's
That's pretty bad.
messy.
Which also falls into family problems.
That is a family problem. That doesn't fall into the normal family.
That friend isn't
dichotomy.
family anymore.
No.
No.
Oh.
That's a sticky situation.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to play.
But I think it could have been even like worse to where it could have been like maybe like another kid that there's like wasn't his.
Oh, like it could develop like all
That
these kids are taking
could,
maternity tests or
that
something?
would do.
You know what I mean? Like I don't know. That's just what I had heard, and I don't know if it's true or not. but
Yikes.
It was bad.
Damn, that's bad.
Bad.
Even if it's not the story.
Even if it's not the story, that's a
terrible
terrible story.
That'd be terrible to have.
That's
yeah.
what I was like. I
yeah.
wouldn't play. either.
Hypothetically, that's terrible.
That's terrible.
That's
Yeah. In my guess, Western Conference Final gonna be. Actually, I have no idea because Lakers could be
How
a
did they
wild
even
card.
make it in there?
It's stupid.
Not because of AD. That fool is a
How did they
liability.
even make
I mean-
it? Like they were dead last all season, and all of a sudden now they're in.
Because they got ice in his veins himself.
They got Mr. Stem Cell himself.
Friggin' D'Angelo, man. Once they got,
They got
Oh.
D'Angelo.
friggin' once they got Russell, man, and
Mr.
D'Lo.
Loading.
They got Mr. Nokia. Catch you on a Nokia.
Oh yeah, wow. I was like, what are you talking about? But I remember that. Yeah,
I don't know if it was a Nokia.
he'll rat you out.
He'll rat you.
Oh,
Mr. Rat You Out.
I remember.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Mr. I'll rat you out.
He'll rat you out.
Oh, speaking of like,
But also, what was that dude? Nick.
Nick.
It was
I was gonna say
Young.
Nick Cannon.
Nick Young. Yeah,
Young.
Nick Young was a little.
No, Nick Cannon has way more
Cannon.
stuff going on than Nick
Yeah.
Did
Young.
you see Nick Cannon couldn't even name? He couldn't even name all his kids.
How many? He has like 10. He has like 12. I think maybe
It's
like
gotta get confusing at
a
some
12th
point.
on the way.
That's why they use juniors.
I think it was 12, and they were like, "Bro,
the first two. The last two kids were
Bro.
Nick Cannon Jr. and Nick
this is
Cannon
our next
Jr.
question.
Jr.
No, this
The
is
third.
This is literally like him listing off his kids' names. It was like Justice, Glory, Becomings, Beloved. I was like, what?
Is he just taking like?
he tried to hop on that weird name, and
He's like taking like fucking Toni Morrison book titles. And just naming his
Phrase
kids
of
after
it
that.
was like Zebra.
He's got a kid named Scylla for
Zion,
sure.
Xylophone.
speaking of Zion,
Zion is
I think they just need to get rid of him.
done. Zion is undone.
Oh, Zion
Zidon.
Williamson.
Yeah,
Zidon.
Are you losing faith in him because like
I
you
never had faith in
you-
Charles Barkley Jr.
You held. On,
I thought you
wasn't
I
it you
thought
who
were
held
holding
on?
faith in him.
I thought you held on to him for like the whole season, even though he was injured last fantasy.
That
That
is
was when
what
I
he
had a
did.
bad draft pick.
No, he just held on to him.
Yeah, you had the
This
whole.
is the first year I've ever seen Trey actually try.
yeah, I think this was the first
This was
year
the
you
first
actually
year
tried.
after 6 years. He was like, "I'm gonna try this time."
Did you see like at the end of the season, like the app? Did you play on the app?
Yeah,
Like it gave
Yeah.
you your Spotify
Yeah.
Wrapped, and it's like this is disappointing. Why are you showing me all this shit? Like how much I lost by, and like
yeah.
this guy. It was the closest series
I
I've
took
ever
both
had in
these suckers
anything.
out. Woo!
was
One
4-3-2.
after one.
Yeah, yours was
I
really
lost by
close.
like one rebound and one steal.
Yeah, but didn't you
Hey.
get murked at the end?
Hey, a win's a win. A loss is a loss.
What'd you lose?
Yeah,
at?
you did-
What was
you
the
didn't-
ending?
I
loss?
lost by exactly what Josh lost by.
Oh, 4-3-2?
Sounds good to me.
You did not.
I thought you lost. Yeah,
you probably got spanked.
I thought you got spanked.
Sounds like a
at the end.
loss. Sounds like a loss.
Oh, you
So a
lost
loss
by. Oh, loss.
So a loss was a loss.
That is your jam. A loss is a loss.
Sounds like a loss.
If you ain't first, you're last.
Sounds like a loss.
That's
Damn.
yup. Yeah.
I thought you were gonna. Damn, you would have joined.
Nah,
them.
it was
If
something
you would
like,
have
I'm
joined,
not gonna
if-
lie, it was a 1-8.
Dude, if you would have. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Oh, wow.
Because he made some bozo moves.
Oh, both.
After I told him, and what's worse is the ones I told him to pick up.
Did
Eddie
all right.
picked up, and he beat you with them.
I needed to get that one. What's his name? Kenny Lofton.
yeah.
Oh, Kenny Lofton Jr.
Yeah.
killed it.
Yeah.
G League, dude.
Mm-hmm.
I needed to
if
get
you-
Kenny Lofton.
If you would have, is that Kenny Lofton, the baseball player's son?
I don't know who it is, but I was
He's a big-looking fella.
He's a big dude.
He's got some fucking speed for.
See, that's
he's
the
big
Zion.
dude.
That's the Zion
That
we
you
need.
should have. Yeah, exactly.
That's the Zion we need right there.
But I feel like he needs to like. You can only do that for so long because if he's gonna be bully ball, like you can end up like Blake Griffin, which he's going exactly.
What about
trending
remember
in that exact
Big
direction.
Baby Davis was out there
He
for a
played
while.
for a
Yeah,
while.
but he's like not
But
moving fast. He was never fast.
Yeah.
Fast was never in his
No.
vocabulary.
I don't think Kenny Lofton's that fast.
He's explosive,
If Zion,
not fast. Explosive.
He's not even that explosive. He can barely dunk if you look at it.
Bro, he's like half
What?
his things are dunks.
But they're just like it just goes.
is he
like,
walking it in?
You know
Not
what I mean?
jumping?
Like
He's that
they're
walking
not, they don't
phoenix.
jump. Like he ain't got no ups.
You know,
Do
if
you have to?
if you would have won, you would have been in the.
He
Uh,
made-
you
I
would
know.
have been.
If you would have won,
You
you
would have been in the
amongst
company of
teams, man.
champions.
Yeah, you could have been one of us.
Next, there's always next season.
Next year,
but
maybe.
I'm gonna win next
It's all right.
season.
I'd rather be losers with you guys. King loser.
No, wait. We're not part of that group. We're the winners.
No, I'm still.
No,
I
you're
still have a former
You're all
crown.
losers. I'm the king loser this year.
I got 4 rings.
That's in the past, dog. Some dusty, rusty.
You sound like a Clippers fan talking to a Lakers fan, which I can't really.
So
Yeah.
that's
can't
how
really
you
back that
sound
up.
like talking in the mirror.
You sound like a Boston fan.
I'm confused.
Boston,
Wait,
what?
so I was telling myself. I
Yeah,
don't
you're
know.
a Clipper fan.
Yes. Proudly.
Literally, yes.
Proud of
Yes,
it.
I am.
Proudly.
Proud of it.
Never been a Lakers fan.
At least we have a team.
Oh, you a Clipper fan too?
I've been since I lived with them.
I convert.
He converted like
motherfuckers.
everybody. Actually, it was before he moved in. But yeah.
So you all been converted to the Church of Jesus Busterlin.
Wait, who's Jesus Busterlin? Is he related
know.
to?
He's
I don't-
whoever,
Mike
whoever,
Busterlin?
whoever started the Clippers.
Is he related to Donald Sterling?
Jesus Busterlin.
He's
Is it Jesus?
Oh, you mean fucking Jesus Shuttlesworth or Shuttlecock from
Oh yeah,
fucking He Got Game?
Jesus Busterlin from the Clipperlin.
Your puns aren't just doing it for me. Right
Yeah,
now.
you're
You
not
gotta come
landing
har-
to
You
that.
gotta come
You're right,
harder.
you're
If you're
right,
gonna make
you're
fun of
right,
my
you're
team, you
right.
better come harder.
You should have had
Bring
some
that.
coffee.
Talk that talk.
When
Talk
you-
that talk.
When you said no drink, you should have had drink.
I'm gonna refill my drink right now because you're not juicing me up right
Yeah,
now,
man.
man.
I need to
You're
get
bringing me down, bro.
I'm not bringing you down. Your team's bringing me down. Your Clippers been suck.
This isn't tea. It's coffee.
I didn't say what it was. I
thought you
said your
said tea.
team.
Oh, team. You gotta enunciate
Team.
there, Junior.
Your team sucks, Chuck. Hate the Clips.
What's crazy is
Would you say that's your team?
the Clips.
Yeah.
I mean, I have
favorite
two-
team in the NBA? Oh, besides Chicago.
Yeah,
I think Chicago's more your team than the Clippers are your team.
not recently. Although Levine and DeRozan were, they just need. If they got a point guard, I'd be so behind that team. They need a point guard.
Did you see the stat
isn't
sheet
Lonzo-
they put out for
isn't
his
Lonzo-
daughter screams?
Yeah, insane, man. 30 shots, 16 missed on the daughter screams. That's insane. She got like.
Did you see that they banned her from attending the next game?
Yeah, she got threats,
And
man.
then the I don't know, somebody fucking sponsored like, oh, we'll get you seats if you want to come.
That was crazy. I was just like, look at that. That's a pretty impressive stat line.
Heck yeah.
Look, she was putting in work.
You just straight up 16 charity stripe points just missed.
What's up with those?
Damn.
What's up with those Knicks though, baby?
Yeah.
I like underdogs.
I
so
would
that's why
love
I
to
like the
see it
Clippers, but, you know.
for New York because when big cities win, it helps. Generally, it's good for the sport.
What's up with the play-in in the East? Like, who's in there? Toronto got eliminated.
Yeah. It was.
Did Brooklyn get in there?
No, Brooklyn was like in 5th place,
Oh.
4th or 5th. Yeah.
Did you see that
Without
beef?
Broken Ben?
Did you see that beef between Spencer Dinwiddie and fucking Kyle Kuzma?
No. I seen they kicked Rudy Gobert out.
Yeah, because he threw that whack ass punch. How you gonna punch and run?
Because he's French. That's why.
Yeah, that's the most French ass thing you could do.
Little French exit after I just socked you.
and run.
Punch and
He's
run.
like,
Goodbye.
But boy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
he acted like the janitor pulled him back or something.
For
Like,
real,
you saw
yeah.
that?
Yeah, yeah.
The guy was
Like,
just
you
like,
didn't pull back. Like, bro, no one's pulling you
Well,
back.
he said homeboy was popping off. I don't know what he said.
I mean, he called him he called him a bitch. He basically said,
well,
fuck you, little bitch.
I heard that Kyle Anderson said like, I'm gonna knock your ass out,
Yeah. Well, I mean,
and then he got punched in the titty.
yeah. And then he was stunned. The video is so funny because Kyle Anderson, like, is just stunned. He's staying there.
Spicy.
Yeah, that's weird. I was going to warn you, but I decided not to.
Are you okay? Do you want?
Nah, he's being over the top. That's why he went for a second round.
Trey being
over the top.
Trey being over the top. That's crazy.
Trey being
You're
Tay.
talking Crazy.
That was weird. I was like, that was crazy.
Yeah. Isn't it?
Sparkling water?
But taste with hops.
Taste with hops.
For real. Pass it
No,
down.
I know.
Oh.
Taste with hops.
That's a lot
flavored.
better. That wasn't spicy.
Flavored.
That wasn't spicy.
Yeah.
Was it just hoppy?
Not even.
But like bubbly.
It was like, oh, was it? That's bubbly though.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was like
I don't remember the East Coast teams. Who's that short dude? Trey Young. Atlanta. Yeah, Hawks.
Oh,
Hawks are one of them.
Okay.
I don't remember the other team.
Who knows it? If they win.
But they're gonna lose.
What
Hawks.
seed is the 76ers in?
Third.
really?
They're never gonna win a championship ever.
Yeah.
I almost put that
Oh,
on.
they're playing Brooklyn. They're gonna blow Brooklyn out.
Brooklyn's first?
Sixth.
Six.
Third versus sixth. Yeah. Yup.
Who is first up there? Milwaukee?
Yeah. I think the Bucks are gonna probably take it all.
Really?
They had the best. See, they had
they're so not getting any press this year.
because it's a small. That's what I mean. Like you think about like when they won.
The Kings are getting more press than fucking Bucks.
Mm-hmm.
Sacktown is getting a lot of press. They're a small market.
But it's in California.
What did you see that? It's the first time since
All
statehood
four-
that all
You're
four
right.
teams
Yeah,
have
but
been
that,
in
you know what I mean?
the playoffs. That's
Like-
we
cool.
consider that it's not NorCal.
That is NorCal.
It's
That's
Bay,
above.
but it's
That's
not Bay. It's
No,
like
that's above.
Yeah, it's like
that's
north
above San
central.
Francisco. Yeah.
Is it?
Actually, it's not even north.
No, that's just
central,
north. That's just north.
I was saying it's like central in terms of like it's mid California. It's mids.
It is
Calling
mid California.
You calling
right?
California mid?
No, but I mean like center. It's north because it's above. It's above San
It's above
Francisco.
Frisco, and Frisco is really like
North. Bay.
Bay.
North.
Yeah,
Anything above the Bay is north.
basically. Anything above Bakersfield is like
Desert.
I don't want
yeah.
I don't want to judge
Don't
people.
hate Bakersfield.
I love Baker.
I think some good things came from Bakersfield. I don't remember
They
what.
got a really
but-
good thermometer, or is that Baker?
Baker's
That's Baker.
Field?
Yeah, I know, but like some like random like
Where is Bakersfield?
for
Before
real.
Baker.
I've heard
It's
of
like
it.
the center. Some call it the armpit of California. Not my words, but
I thought that's. You mean the figurative armpit, not the real one? Like
I thought that was San Bernardino.
Because I thought that was like Lake Tahoe, where it, like
yeah, no, like the figurative one.
okay.
Oh,
It's
San
like
Bernardino off of
Bakersfield's
Del
like
Rosa and
right
Del
in the
Rosa.
center
That's
of
like
like like the valley, like the actual real valley of California.
Central Valley.
Yeah,
The real valley is.
Dang, Central Valley.
But it's not
is
like-
crazy.
I guess the real valley. Yeah, you're
because the
right.
valley is higher than the valley.
We just live in a valley.
Ain't no mountain high, ain't no valley low.
California
to
is
keep the
basically one
river
giant ass valley.
You-
Yeah.
valley, what?
All right, we should
Mm.
stop talking about basketball. If it's in like
I know. I was like, damn. We talked about basketball for a long time.
That's okay because it gets us right into where we need to go.
Basketball.
Coachella.
You know what they don't serve? Never mind.
What?
You think if
Well,
like
we
people
kinda-
go,
Finish your thought.
yeah. Well, I was gonna
Serve?
say, not surf, but serve
Oh yeah, no, sir.
like Bud Light. I was thinking like if a person like who's like down with Bud Light like were to go to something, and that's all they can drink, are they
Well,
gonna
I
say
don't
no
even
to it?
think like. I've never seen Bud Light at like a festival. It's always like Heineken.
You're right.
Maybe at like sports games and stuff. Like
I bet you though, Lollapalooza, because I remember I think when I was there they had Bud Lights. I think like it's more central of America, maybe. thing.
that's the Midwest.
Don't point to
That's
me.
Chicago's.
No, I was because we were talking about earlier. We were talking a lot about
Don't
central.
point to me.
Yeah.
I'm backing
But
your point. I don't know.
Why? That's okay. You don't have to back my point.
I don't know.
But you know, you saw the videos of that
got animated
of
when
all
you
that
pointed
beer
at it.
getting steamrolled.
I did see the beer game, but at the same time, I'm
Is
just
it
like,
is it all because of the packaging? Like they did the like
No.
she her can and everything.
They
no,
were
because they well, I guess yeah, but it's
Yeah.
because they sponsored.
WNBA.
It only sounds so funny when you say it. It's because they sponsored a girl.
Who? What?
They sponsored a girl.
Who? What girl?
Yeah, but they also were saying that they're like for like
It was a trans girl.
who was that? I thought it was because they had the can design, but
No,
they
they
had the
like-
can design because of
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay.
So
Yeah.
they sponsored her, and then
Okay.
everybody was just like,
when you go woke, you go broke. Apparently, that's the thing.
that was the
They're
saying.
like, you don't do that to America's beer. You don't make America's beer.
Yeah.
It's,
Fill in the word. I like how you did this. I'm not going to fill in what they said, but you can serve out your own words.
it's like the more you know.
yeah.
The more you know. Ta-da.
Yeah, because it was, that's what they were saying. So they bought like all of it and then rolled it over with like,
Did you see the fucking
steamroller.
steamroller, dude? And it was
Did
a
they
fucking
buy?
fee.
Did they
They
buy
had
like
to buy it. If
the-
they didn't
the
buy it, they
specific
robbed
one,
it. They
the
stole
specific,
it.
They were all cans.
Wherever they got it from,
They
they
bought
paid for
those
it.
cans. Yeah,
They
but
paid
like
for it.
the specific design of cans.
It was just like
probably.
when all the people were saying burn rap music and they bought all the
they
NWA.
burnt rap music.
They burnt all the NWA albums to burn it. And at the end of the day, it's like when you bought it.
Well, I
Thanks
mean,
for that
well,
money.
well, going past
bought
going past the Reagan era, I would say it's like when people were like "fuck Nike" because of Colin Kaepernick
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
burning the socks. Then they were like, "Wait,
You already bought it.
I only have Nike socks. I
Yeah.
don't wanna
You
burn
bought
them.
it
I don't want
already.
to burn them all."
Like,
People are
okay,
throwing their
you
shoes
wanna
away.
burn
I'm
your
like, you're just gonna-
clothes? That's fine.
why is hating people throw the shoe away? I'm like, yo, give that to people that
Somebody
need.
in
Yeah,
need.
somebody in need. You're
No,
out
I'd
here-
rather burn it because
fuck them.
Yeah,
Did you see
no.
the video
These
though?
colors don't run.
these colors don't
These
run.
socks don't
They
run either.
just burn.
I got caught on a Reddit trip of watching like people basically destroy Bud Lights. Did you see Kid Rock?
He was all shooting it with
He's
the
shooting
AK
it with
or whatever.
the- yeah.
He's like, "This is what I think of you, Bud Light."
The shit was hilarious. It's like, I'm gonna say one thing about it.
say one
Trying to be all tough. I'm like, bro, you look like a crack. You look
I'm
just,
like, "Bro, your name is
right?
Kid Rock."
It was Bob with the bot himself.
I actually just started getting into Reddit.
Oh, really?
Just
Reddit's
recently.
the deepest, darkest, most anything goes hole.
It could be very like uplifting and
Oh, yeah.
supportive, or
Yeah.
it could be the
So some could
most
say you
deep
just
cesspool.
read it.
Yeah, I just read Reddit.
He just read it.
I just got.
He
I
just-
just got on it.
You're clever.
New
Dude,
baby Reddit.
I think you need some coffee.
I'm good.
You sleepy?
Come on, your
sleepy,
punchline's
Blake?
a little,
Lacking
a
punch.
little bit. Yeah.
They're just lines.
Trey loves lines.
That's true.
No punch, just line. All right. Twist the line with the coconut.
Trey's always serving up lines.
It's about puns.
Maybe, possibly.
Anybody watch the Coachella shit though?
Oh, I was watching like
Oh,
I was watching. I was getting a little
Nice.
too into it.
nice little segue.
It wasn't abrupt at all.
Not at all.
I mean, we're doing lines, so why not go to Coachella?
For real.
Oh, that's
Actually,
you got
no.
me with that transition.
Hey, right on the nose.
Of course.
Right on the
right
nose.
on the nose, and that's
Right,
what I do.
right in the
I'm back.
nose.
Baby, he's back.
Yeah, I usually don't really watch the Coachella streams, but I was getting into it this year. Like I saw Earth Gang had a great set yesterday. Shout out Earth Gang.
Was it daytime?
Yeah, they had daytime set.
Did it
And I
go
was-
tonight, or was it just daytime?
It was just what do you mean, like the stream or just Earth Gang specifically?
No, like what time do you think they actually played over there?
Aren't they all live?
yeah, it's all live.
It's not really live.
Oh, it's pretty
think it's
live.
pretty
It might be a 10 minute delay, but it's
So they
like pretty
played
live.
at like 4:10 because that's what I saw them playing like 4:10 or 4:10.
Yeah, it was like that because like when I tune in, like they say, whatever band is playing at this time, I tune in. And it's like, oh, we're in between sets, so it's probably like a 10-minute, 20-minute.
I would have
delay.
missed them then because I was a little early. Even if I went, they played like at 4:30.
They were dope.
Just a little bit away from the mic.
They played like a 4:30.
There you go.
They played like a 4:30. It's pretty.
It was a good set. It was solid.
This is the first year I haven't cared about Coachella. I don't know. It's just because I'm not.
Yes, it is because normally I'm like, oh, but this year the lineup was.
Well, because you're always there. You're always
Yeah,
teaching yoga at Coachella. That's
that's
why.
why-
And now this year you're not there. So
But you could have went though, right?
I could have. I wasn't going to. I don't like the idea. Like, I don't want to camp. Like,
Well, I was
still get a
thinking,
ticket. I could have gone, but I have to get a place, and I'm not gonna go that
if
work.
I went to Coachella now, I'd probably have to do it super bougie, get like VIP or something, or at least stay at a really nice place.
Yeah.
And then you know how they have the bougie camping where you have like a
Yeah,
little like
yeah.
a cot and a tent and stuff already
Yeah.
laid out. I'd almost want to get that too. So if I get tired and I need to take a nap in the middle of the day, I could just go there in like air conditioned tent and then like go back out. and
It's
be
crazy.
Like, give me
Those
some
like
joy."
I saw those
don't
tents the
those
first
tents
time
have
last year.
AC?
That's like 1,200.
They have AC in it,
Yeah,
though,
yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah.
Or is
Yeah.
it just a fan, like a ceiling
It might
fan?
be just a fan. I don't know.
No, it's not a fan.
Oh, really?
It's like a wall unit AC, right?
It's just like like a small back unit. The bit. I don't know if they do the giant tents anymore. Like they used to,
like the little mini goby tents.
Yeah,
Like-
they used to do yurts.
Yeah.
I don't know if they do that anymore.
No, it's almost like it's more
No,
like
they
easy
do
up.
do your. I heard
They
on the
do?
radio they were giving one away while I was working.
Okay, so in the yurts they have
they do have the yurt. And
They
that
have
was like the
ACs in
crazy
them.
VIP one where it has AC.
But those
and-
ones around the
It's like closer.
lake,
it's closer than the. Oh yeah, that's
those
No,
ones on
they
the lake.
said they-
They're not like last year we were teaching in there. The first time I was like when I walk around them, it's a lot of money for
for what it is.
Well, no, that's what I'm saying. Like,
yeah.
I have to spend entirely too much money if I wanted to do it again. Because
Yeah.
I'm like,
Well, the yurt thing they were giving away, they said it came with even like a VIP golf cart driver. So
yeah, they
had, like, a
drive you
show.
around.
I think
and you
that's-
get all the food. Like
And you
they
get all the
feed you.
food.
and
You get like a
everything.
personal
That's like a
shower.
deluxe. That's like a
It was
deluxe
like
here. I don't
yeah,
think.
yeah. It was like
I mean,
don't know
you
how
are
much the
covered,
ticket
but
was.
it's probably like 2,500.
It's got to be more. Maybe not.
I mean, the people there definitely were bougie as hell when I was teaching there. I was like, damn. Like they were asking for like their like one-on-one teaching. I was like, do you want to pay me?
There was like
for sure.
I'm seeing the some car camping setups from this year, and they're like some pretty dope. Like
yeah.
like what we used to do, but like a little more elaborate and thought out. Like I see
Like
people,
what? Like what?
I see people that have the showers, like the portable
yeah.
showers, but it has like a catch-all around it, so you're not leaking everywhere.
Yeah.
and so it's like it just keeps that water in there, and you can dump it out. I don't know, water plants or something.
I imagine you can go crazy with the cooking, like if
You
you really
can.
wanted to.
It's
Yeah.
funny because we had like 4 spots put together, and we still only have like the basic ass like
Yeah.
camp stove, like maybe a 2 burner at most. Like
I've seen some people
doing-
bring in some sick like grills and stuff.
We saw,
like
like,
the barbecue.
They had
I've seen
because they
people-
had their tent. They had enough spaces to where it looked like it was a catering tent.
Yeah. The smart move is getting a flat.
The griddle.
The griddle.
Yeah,
flat
the
top.
flat
Yeah,
top, like the
flat top, that's the
hibachi.
smartest
the
thing to
griddle
do.
hibachi,
You can
yeah,
cook
it's
everything
like-
on there, whatever you
At
you
least
know.
breakfast and dinner.
And dinner.
'Cause you could throw at least some steaks on there and some eggs and bacon.
Hit that grilled cheese.
I had a friend
Bringing
who
it
said
back.
Their friend was going to Coachella for the first
Cook hot
time,
dogs on there if
Mm-hmm.
you really want to.
and they were doing acid for the first time at Coachella. I was like, good luck.
That's a lot.
What
I feel
year?
like you're not necessary.
This year, you think he's
This
talking about?
year?
Yeah, if you're not
Good year to do it.
mentally prepared,
I don't
like
know.
if you're not, I don't know, if you've never done it before, I feel like I don't know how your body react. Like, good luck to you. Best of
13
luck.
hours of woo.
Yeah, because
Whoa,
like the last time I
stop.
did acid, that shit lasted like 12 hours. I thought
When
it
I
would
did
be,
acid at
I thought it would
Coachella-
be 3 or 4. It was not.
Yeah.
What made you
Who
think
would-
it would be?
why would you think-
No,
3 or
because
4?
from the same. This is the same batch of acid, and I kept it for a year. So I was like, oh, if anything, it's gotten weaker.
That's what they all.
And like when I did it in San Francisco, I got it from Ryan's homie, his hookup. It was
Have to
like
bleep that
it
name
lasted
out.
maybe like it lasted. I mean, Brian.
I'm just messing.
It lasted 4 hours, max 5.
But how much did you
On
consume?
on
I took
one
like
tab?
like a tab and a half. He said like 1 tab equaled like 2/3 of a normal tab, so it wasn't as strong.
Oh, okay.
And so then I had like 1.5 again this past thing. I didn't need that half, that extra half. I did not need it, but
I did not need that half.
That's why I always don't know because like if you're not watching them drop,
You're right.
you don't really
You don't know what.
well, but that's the whole
where-
thing. I was like same batch, like literally the same.
Yeah.
Then I was like, okay. And then Jimmy had a nightmare. I had a great time, but
Said Jimmy had a night.
for his
Yeah.
first time, Jimmy was not enjoying it.
yeah.
He's not enjoying his time in Palm Springs.
I mean, I did acid at Coachella for 3 hours. There's a 3-hour window. I was like, I'm done. I don't want to do that. I don't want to be here. That's when you listen to Alan Stone.
Right.
And I looked up and I was like, where the fuck am I? I thought I was in a church. I was like,
You were telling me about
seriously,
that.
everyone was clapping back and forth and stuff. And I opened my eyes. I was like, my soul is burning right now.
Yeah, I was trying to bring him back to reality, so I was like, take a beer bong or like smoke some weed. No.
Yeah.
They're the devil.
At one point, I had to put my head just like in the grass down. I was like, too
Yeah,
much,
I
too much
remember-
stimulation.
I remember you had to go back to the tent and chill out.
Yeah,
for
it's like
a
too
wee
much
bit.
fucking
That's what I'm saying.
stimulation.
Like
Just chill.
if I did Coachella again, I would need that because if I was doing some substances and I needed a break, I need to go back to this
Yeah.
you
little-
need like
little thing of
a
peace.
super legit spot where you can
To
kick
go
it.
back and be good. Yeah.
And not
'Cause
all the way.
tent site
like,
is like
If you had a
no, not the
camping van,
regular.
No,
yeah,
not the
but
regular.
if you had a
like
camping
sprinter,
van,
like that was a
sprinter,
converted.
yeah,
yeah.
that'd be dope.
Ooh, that'd be dope to just get. Like you're not
You
even
could-
gonna
you could
camp.
but
I would say like I would
you could
camp
do
there, but then
that.
also stay off site
Get a
at a nice
spot.
house.
Get
so
a
then
spot,
like
yeah, you could
And
drive.
if you want to, we'll leave that place.
No,
there.
leave-
If you
yeah, leave the
wanna
Sprinter
go,
there.
and then that's all there. Yeah, yeah.
and you know
yeah.
how they have the ones that have like that like lean to like
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
'Cause that's the
That
thing
would
about
be
Coachella.
dope.
It's like everything around there, it's already like booked way out, like years in advance.
and hella expensive.
If you can even get close,
But it's like not something that you're gonna do by yourself or like with
Couldn't.
two people.
Have you-
Like, generally,
It's because a close spot. It probably costs you like 10 racks for the weekend.
no.
I'm saying like
I don't
where
know
you
how
could
for how
really-
many days.
No,
Like, if you're
'cause,
there
like-
for 6 days.
That's
like their
it's,
weekend,
No.
like-
Like you could get it for like
Well, this
it's not
month
that
is-
much less, but it's like you can get it for three G's.
No, but I mean like on the golf course, like
Like
private,
across the street kind of thing.
like hop the fence.
Well, because like
and you're-
so I went
I mean,
with
hop the fence and you're at
have you
main
stayed
stage.
have you stayed there and not camped there, or did you?
I've only ever camped.
I've done it one time to
When it's
where
free, I'm like,
I drove there and came back every night.
So I stayed
That's
there
crazy.
with
I
like
remember when you did that.
with like
It was a little brutal.
with an ex, and her dad lived like 10 minutes away.
Yeah.
After doing that, I will never camp again. Like just
you had
because
the luxury of being
yeah,
right there.
Now you
staying in a
know.
casita with a pool, a fucking real shower, like it was.
A real shower.
Yeah, like I mean, not
No,
that
those
like those
showers-
weren't like those were great.
That's the
Those were
thing
great,
too. Those
you know?
showers, I'm like,
but it's not the same. You still feel dirty afterwards.
100%. Also, if you don't get the one where you can put your clothes out,
And if you don't get there like early, because like otherwise, like all the hot water
You
is
need
used
the
up. you're
one
just
that
getting
has the
warm.
extra
room.
change room.
Yeah.
Or
and
else
you know
it-
people are just doing like
whatever.
fucking.
I've been a jail dog. I don't care about that shit.
Well, yeah, I know, but you're not.
Whatever.
But not in jail now.
What are you talking about? I'm not.
Not trying to step on aborted children, bro. Like
You know they're just doing whatever.
people haven't got to sleep.
Oh,
You know,
gosh.
fucking. Yeah. Now I think
I always wonder like if you camp there like and you like hook up with someone, I'm like,
Oh,
damn,
God.
you have like not an STD, but you're gonna get some sort of bacterial infection because that your bits they just ain't clean. Like they're not.
you don't
not
go home with a
clean.
yeast infection or something.
I mean, it's dusty and dirty at the cleanest.
Although maybe no.
You're dusty. Remember that one year we were all there and the homegirls rolled up all like out of the shower? And we're just
Oh
like-
yeah.
Don't want to say no names, but
Yeah.
we're just like, geez, it's like Sunday, last day. You gotta-
I'm a dirt
Fix
ball.
up, look sharp.
Yeah, just dirt balling.
I was just like, oh, you guys, I'm just gonna take a fucking bum shower. I got a
Yeah.
water bottle right here. It's
Yeah,
perfect,
yeah.
man.
That's the funny thing. I remember the first year we camped, I was like, I think I took a shower every day. And then as time went by, I was like, I'll do 2 showers the weekend and one. And then last time, a couple times, I was like, I'm not gonna freaking shower. Like, what's the point?
I would always shower at least once, like a
just-
real shower.
the
Like,
hot
yeah, I
dog
do that.
cooler was hilarious.
Oh, it's floating.
Oh my
Hot
god,
dogs floating in the water.
hot dog flavored water right
Yeah,
there,
bro.
baby.
Ooh.
I think though with Coachella, like you can't have. We were talking about this, like headliners wise. Like
Yeah.
I don't
Who
know
could
what
you
to
have
bid.
headline
Who can you have
Who
headline?
can you have
anymore?
headline right now?
And then
Like
be,
that
like,
would you would be
and to be
Has him?
exciting.
You mean
Yeah.
like
well, it could be who
uh,
they might have had.
Kendrick? You mean like who's never headlined before? or
No, it could be
No,
something?
just saying
Just
who,
anybody
like,
who would be
who-
like could
something?
bring a crowd.
Kendrick.
He kind of recently played. But
Yeah, it was like
okay.
2. Well,
I think it was
don't
like
know.
4 years
Yeah,
ago.
4 years ago.
Yeah, but
But yeah. But yeah, okay.
Fucking like I'm not into them, but like they're definitely talented. BTS, they would fucking kill it.
I don't know enough.
didn't they just
I don't-
play there
Did
too?
they?
No,
I thought-
they've
I
never
don't think.
played
So.
there.
I don't think so.
They haven't played there.
No, they never.
Oh,
have.
fucking.
But I don't know enough about.
Daft Punk.
Again,
Yeah,
Ultra
Daft Punk ain't
Vest.
never
They
gonna
never.
play.
They
They played once.
What do you mean?
Well, before we ever went.
The greatest
2016, yeah.
live
2016?
album.
Yeah.
The greatest live album.
I mean,
of,
sorry,
of
no,
EDM
2006, wasn't
2006.
it? Yeah,
The
no, that was
greatest
like
live
really
album
bad.
of EDM history came from Coachella. Robot Rock.
Yeah.
It's crazy with the pyramid.
Yeah.
That changed EDM forever, bro.
That really did. That's when all the big production that came on. Yeah. You wouldn't have had Skrillex in the spaceship back then.
You wouldn't have any of that. That was literally it.
Dead Mouse in his cube was like, that's from that.
Oh, that was literally, everyone was like, you can do this as a DJ?
Yeah.
I think
you guys are like there, but here.
I think Fredigan would be a dope set. It wouldn't necessarily.
He just did a tiny
played
desk.
last year.
I didn't watch it though.
It was fucking good.
Yeah,
it was acoustic,
he played,
so I didn't watch it. I just was like,
yeah, it was just him. Like that was dope.
But he played last year. It was good. At Coachella. It's the funny thing about Fred again, though, that I think is funny is people are like, they're like, oh my God, he's this producer, he's amazing. But there's so many producers out there that are dope. Mm-hmm. But I mean, he's great.
Like, I mean, look at Gesaffelstein. He was like dope, and then he became like.
Gesaffelstein live was fire when he did the Ultra Black.
Oh, I didn't even get to see that shit. That shit looked crazy.
Yeah, I was like, is that even him? Is he moving? Oh my God, he's moving. Wait, I can't even tell the depth. But I don't think so. Kendrick. I don't know enough about BTS, but sure, BTS.
I've actually
Would you watch BTS?
Yeah,
no.
I mean, if there was something else.
Would you watch Bieber?
I catch a song or two. Like
I think Bieber's actually realistic.
I see a couple songs.
Yeah, because he could bring out a hell of a lot of people.
Oh, he can bring out a lot. He's got songs with everybody.
Yeah.
Did Beyonce play?
Yeah.
She did.
Last year
What do you mean did she play? She had the craziest performance of all time.
I don't have any concept of time.
2018.
Dude, she had a whole marching band out there with her.
Was it like
crazy
reformation type shit? Like
it was straight crazy. It was like if a
you never
college
watched
band
it?
was on crack performing,
so.
bro. It was crazy.
It was pretty damn amazing.
It was pretty crazy. Like I don't even really like Beyonce like that.
Because didn't the Weeknd played, right?
But it's just one dude up there.
No, but it's crazy because like
he's
I remember
played so
seeing
many times.
I remember seeing him the first before it was like
before he's big.
House of Balloons had been out, and he
played Coachella like 3 times.
I think this is
Kanye.
Kanye.
Oh, Kanye.
Remember he was floating Kanye.
That wasn't at Coachella.
No, that was not Coachella.
He's only played once at Coachella.
I think,
and we saw him. He was on the big stage.
It was a big stage, no features, no nothing.
First, because it's on the DVD with A-Track as his DJ when he was old Kanye. He performed.
Okay, so we got 2.
And then he did.
I think it's only 2.
He only did the second.
Yeah, because they canceled. He was gonna play last year, and he canceled. That's when they got the weekends to play again.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, because I remember seeing The Weeknd play his first show. It was like House of Balloons was out. I don't know if he had another album.
So good.
It was like not that good.
He came
like
out
no,
with
his very first performance.
He came out with Metro Boomin this weekend.
No. I'm talking about his very first performance at Coachella. We saw him there. We were there. And then we saw him like maybe 2-3 years later, and he was fucking phenomenal.
Huge.
He was amazing.
Yeah, and huge.
Like huge.
Yeah. Nope. But I don't know who else you can have for as like a headliner that makes people go, oh my God, I want to go. I have to see that. Which is what they used to do.
Well, I used to think that like, and I think it still is. I think Coachella still kicks off festival season in general. Like, you know, there's all the American festivals. It's like the biggest one.
It's the first one that goes. Yeah.
But it used to be the State of the Union of like what's kind of hot and upcoming, and now it's just like what's big.
I think they just had to keep it tame because of all the like.
There's a whole lot of music I have no idea about.
I didn't know what was going on, but they just didn't want to have no stampedes or any shootings or anything like that.
Well, I mean, like everything.
They didn't want that last year, though. They've done a good job with that.
I don't think they want that any year.
I think that. I'm just saying.
I don't know. 2017, they're like,
they don't want that Travis Scott energy or what?
No.
Like,
well, they did.
They did it, and after they did it, they said,
"We have to pull you, sir."
They said,
you can't headline anymore. Actually, no, that was because COVID.
If we keep on going,
that was because of COVID.
Right before, they pulled him because of COVID, but he performed Coachella right before COVID.
And it was terrible.
Oh.
He sounded terrible, but the crowd was...
Yeah.
Oh, he wouldn't be headliner. He wouldn't be a main headliner, but I'd see Gambino.
One level away from
he was a headliner, though.
He was a headliner.
And it was great.
Who?
Gambino.
Yeah, he's about... I mean, if he put the album out...
I remember...
That's what, it was right after he put out...
Redbone.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
Do you remember seeing when I think it was because the internet came out? We saw him, and he had a cast on.
Oh yeah,
he broke his foot or some shit.
Ooh, Gambino.
Yeah, this was after Summer Camp came out. Summer Camp, like heartbeat.
I mean, we've seen like Kid Cudi there so many times.
Yeah.
Kid Cudi the first time will be the best time ever.
Oh, because it was like,
Dude, that
Play that
crowd,
song like 5 times.
that crowd was one of the most insane crowds I've ever seen.
Wasn't that fucking Crooks and
Castles?
It was.
Crooks and Castles.
They played it like
Shit.
5 times. It was like
No, but we heard
Wait,
that in
it's
every
not Crooks
DJ
and
set that
Castles.
weekend.
Crooks and Castles
That's
is
a clothing brand.
company. Crookers.
Oh,
Crookers.
the Crookers. Yeah, the
Crookers.
Crookers.
We know
Dude, they
what
were
we're
so
talking
fucking
That's
dope.
ours.
Yeah.
Damn, nobody even knows who Crookers is anymore.
Probably not.
But we did hear
Kid Cudi
that.
does.
We heard that song like that Crookers mix
Yeah.
like 10 times that weekend.
Yeah.
In every DJ set. I remember.
Everybody.
And isn't that crazy? Like we just when we first started going, like they just started EDM.
Yeah.
Like having an EDM tent.
Yeah.
I think it was like Sahara.
Remember
or
the
Sahara.
year we went and we saw Skrillex and he brought corn out?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh shit. I did. Yeah. Yeah.
We were just like, oh shoot, that kind of works.
I remember that's where I discovered Sebastian.
Oh yeah.
He was
Justice
like, dude, he
is
was
always like half a letdown at Coachella.
But it's always an amazing set. They're supposed to play for an hour. You're only going to get 30 minutes.
But they play an hour later.
Yeah.
The 5 songs they play always
It's
hit.
bang.
You're
Like,
always standing out there for an hour.
That one where all the
Justice.
stacks.
Yeah.
When they had all the, that
Yeah.
set was amazing, but we were there for 35 minutes just being like,
they
what
played for
the.
like 15
And
minutes.
their
We were
lights,
just like,
their lights
Yeah.
are super simple but epic. They're
Yeah.
like,
Yeah. They're great.
that was.
That's where that's where I first heard Jungle before I knew who Jungle was.
oh, with that one the first year when we
Oh,
saw
First
him.
Jungle.
That's
Yeah.
where I found out who Jungle was. Yeah, I was like, dude, who
Do you
are
remember
this
we
is
were like
insane.
hitting that had that vape
bong.
pen.
Oh, yeah.
And then I remember that's when we met Dom.
Yeah.
And we were like, and then I wish it's fine. It's fine. I remember I gave
We can blank things out.
I gave him the vape, and then he took it to the guys, and they got high. Like before they went on played
Oh,
their set.
yeah.
They fucking all hit that pen before they played their set. And
And
he
for
was like,
people
yeah, we're
back
fucking
home
good.
to understand, they're British blokes. They don't.
They don't.
At that time,
They still. I mean, I would
They
say
probably-
like y'all Brits, that you still don't get that fire Zaza. Right?
no.
No,
No.
they can't. No, Coachella's always
a
a good
low.
time, even if it's a bad lineup like this year, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're in there, you can't help but like you're surrounded by like
have fun.
There's like barely any
Fun,
negative
yeah.
negative energy from there.
yeah.
Like I love it. I
definitely
would go
find
again.
your
I would
fun.
definitely go again if I was like had that much. Just I would probably spend like 5 G's on a weekend though, and that's like way too much for like not going anywhere, like staying domestic.
You might
Like,
as well
that's
leave
too
the
much.
country for 5
Now you're looking at this
Exactly.
wrong. We're gonna go when we do a podcast.
Yeah, we'll do like
next
media
year.
or
Ooh,
whatever.
so we should like
Interview some people.
we should rent
Manifestation.
we should rent a campsite and then do the podcast from the campsite.
No, that's balling on too low of a budget.
No,
We need to
but
get
I guess
we
we
need
could.
an Airbnb and then
No.
Or
we
we
should,
have,
we do
like, press
maybe
pass
we
and
do
we're able to
we
do, like,
we do 2
interviews.
episodes. We do 2 episodes. One maybe
I'm gonna let you guys talk this one out.
a podcast at the Airbnb, and then we have reporting on the ground or something.
Yeah,
You
we do
definitely do
some-
reporting on the
yeah,
ground.
reporting on the ground. Yeah,
Which, again, I
running
forgot-
Oh
guns.
my
for-
God! Where'd you get that? Where'd you get that feathered headdress?
Oh,
What does that
Jesus.
represent to you? Is that your spirit animal? Sick.
I'm just gonna do this the whole time.
I'm just gonna go around being like, I'm a shaman.
I'm a Sean.
I'm a shaman.
I'm a Sean,
I'm a
man.
shaman.
Take this
I'm a
ayahuasca.
shaman.
Yeah,
Man.
take this. Yeah, just take this
Take
quick
this
hit
ayahuasca.
of DMT. You're good.
Jeez, you would do that.
No,
I can't.
I definitely wouldn't do that. Going around as a shaman, that shit annoys the hell out of me.
Isn't that what all New Age shaman do?
Annoy the hell out of me? Yeah, probably.
And just go around giving out weird drugs.
Medicine.
Weird drugs.
How many white shaman are there out there?
I don't know.
Whole
how
lot
many,
It's
I would say
fucked
the
up
majority
because
of-
I know. Some of my friends are gonna watch this and be like, "Is he talking about me?" I'm like, yeah,
Yes, he is.
but I love you. It's with love.
Fucking
It's with deep love and
fucking
integrity.
vulture.
yeah,
Yeah.
culture vulture in the
Yeah, that's the
utmost-
truth.
in the utmost.
Yeah.
sense.
Putting the term sacred on the front of everything. I'm like, you can't.
That's the rough thing about
Well,
living.
Sacred Heart does that. And that's the church.
But that's different, and that's not even.
I
would
think
say
it's
that's
because
a
the
part,
heart.
That's a hard part of living in LA is like the language that people use.
singular hard
and it's
part of
so
LA.
Fucking
Not the homeless issue and
Nah, we can
not
walk
being able
over
to help.
there.
all that other
not the
stuff.
trash. not
We
the-
can walk over that
that's
as
all
well.
good.
That's all good.
What really grinds my gears.
These goddamn new age spiritual people in LA. That's what fucks me up.
These New Age shamans.
Actually, the new age spiritual people do annoy me.
I know everyone's trying to say
Someone from I mean I think that's saying something that somebody from the wellness community is like
That's like
Oh,
why I
fucking
stopped, man.
I'm not gonna lie. I saged something like 6 years ago, like an idiot,
And you feel bad. And then
I
the
definitely
demons
don't feel
appear
bad,
every
but I
night.
just feel like, dang, you're just a dum dum. You could have just been inviting demons over. You have no idea what you're.
Oh, when people like
if you don't sage stuff correctly, that could be.
You have no
well, I
idea.
think anything like when people do spells because there's
That's what I'm
spell books and you
saying.
cast
Yeah,
some
it's-
spells and
yeah.
like why you like unless you really know and I'm not trying to don't bring it to my house and I'm not trying to do it but I think the annoying thing too is like now how for me like the wellness community and like your health is tied in with things
like mushrooms.
yeah that don't necessarily have
You
to
can only be good if you do mushrooms.
well the thing with mushrooms is it's not you're not like people microdose every day for like months. It's like that's not what you're supposed to do.
You're supposed to not do it every day.
So you're not supposed to microdose every minute for an hour?
Or just like people are like I'm doing a mushroom trip every week. It's like that's not you're just doing drugs at that point, man, which is fine.
No,
That's
man,
cool.
I'm healing from traumas.
I remember somebody like this
some
girl
you
I dated
can.
said her friend did like three ayahuasca trips in like 2 or 3 months. I'm like, that's
Why?
a fucking lot.
That's
of,
insane.
like-
That don't make no sense.
I feel like that's gonna bring out the demons.
that
if
don't make
anything else,
no
you know?
sense. Like you're looking to just do drugs at that point.
Dude, when I did the whatever
It's hard to go back.
yeah. Well when I did Bufo recently, I felt for a little bit that I hurt my head.
What'd you call me?
That's like a
Buff Bigelow.
it's a toad venom,
Oh,
basically.
Oh, that's what the
Yeah.
homie be doing.
Exactly. That's
He be giving out
sacred
his
medicine
little,
to that stuff.
sacred
Yeah.
medicine.
Which like
He be like dabbing people with like
oh
frog venom.
that's
kombucha.
That's close cambo whatever kombucha. Just pouring some lavender kombucha into these burns.
No, he's stabbing people with
With
kombucha.
I'm like, you trying to help their gut health? All right.
You know, it'd be crazy though if you just said that you were a shaman, people would
I
go
should.
to you.
I
Yeah.
No,
should.
you just
Understand.
gotta. You
Let me
gotta,
throw
like,
a
wear
feather in your hair,
up,
bro.
wear your hair
Yeah.
up.
Let me put one feather in that
I could
thing.
be all like Kevin Gates, but I could start a car battery with my hand, baby.
Just wear some vague fucking
Yeah.
print stuff,
Yeah.
like some wraps. And
Oh my
shit.
god!
Like,
I'll
you
wear
know,
like the glasses that have the one spiral a little.
Oh, dude,
just
oh,
wear some just like
and wear some like what is it, copper jewelry? That
Yeah.
like, does some
Mhm.
shit.
have some long flowing like kimono ass
Oh
dress
my
thing.
goodness.
You got it.
Let's do
You
everything, everything for like the wholeness and the water
Should we
of the
title?
land.
Should we title this episode "Fuck Shamans"? Shane.
Yeah, except for I have an idea for
I like
a,
I like shaman though.
I like real shaman. I like Sean, man.
Sean, man.
But if I was gonna open, because you were asking, a ramen joint, I would call it shaman ramen.
Shaman ramen.
Yeah, and just make fun of like the shaman thing. But if you were like, think about
Dang.
your
So what would the noodles be?
So what's that one?
You got some
Cafe
s-
Gratitude. It'd be like dishes like you are.
yeah,
You have
You are
like
fulfilled.
yeah, but you are
got
broke.
like ramen.
And he charged
egg
$30
fulfillment.
for a fucking bowl of ramen or something like that.
Yeah.
Oh,
The
is that
people would
right?
pay
Is
it.
that right?
And then
Is that right?
like $5 for a soy
Is that
egg or
right?
something.
What?
What?
It's capitalism, right?
You can't right into the degree. Right and wrong is a hard thing to say. At one point, something could be right, and the next point could be wrong.
What about if it's
You're not
like a
wrong
math
about that.
equation?
Ah. What do you mean it's
Wait.
a bad math equation?
Because
you talking
math
about?
is either right or wrong.
Until we find a different thing. Like,
Math is part of science, right? Like math is science.
it's a science. It is a science.
It's
well,
numbers.
1 + 1 is 2, but 1 + 1 is also 3.
Okay, well then what about a right and a left turn?
Well, if you flip the world around, right's left and left is right.
It's like up
What
is
if
down.
you're upside down and you're still doing it?
What
Well,
if you-
that's still your left and your
yeah,
right.
yeah. It's your left is always your left,
Unless
and
you're
your
talking
right's
about
always
God's
your right.
right.
Except, what if you're from a different
Or
world and right doesn't?
What
left
about the
don't?
alt right?
Ooh.
Is that like Alt Delete,
Is that right or is that
Yeah,
wrong?
is that like Control Alt Delete?
Control Alt
I
Right?
wish it was.
Can you just get rid of them like that? Is it that easy? Control Alt Delete, right?
Yeah.
I wish a motherfucker would.
You just have to add R at the end. Control Alt Delete. R.
R.
Control R delete.
Open up.
Control or delete. That's what it is.
That's a
Alt,
good,
or what if you just have to hit
dude. Control
what
or
happens if
delete.
you hit
That's a
Alt
new
right?
band name.
What happens if you
Pretty
hit
good.
Alt and
It's pretty
R?
good.
If you hit Alt and R, like Trump comes on your computer.
I don't even know if
Oh,
you
I was
right.
gonna say like Command R is to bring up rulers in
What if you
Adobe
hit
Illustrator.
Alt and R and it's actually Alter, and then you summon in
A demon.
the yeah.
Alton R.
Oh,
Brown
Elton
from-
John, the demon.
I was gonna say Alton Brown.
Alton
from the
Brown
from the Food Network.
Network. That's the ribs I make, dude.
Alton Brown.
That's his. That's his ribs. Yeah.
My God.
You stole it from him? So you're just telling us now, 6 years later?
No,
You've been saying it's the Sean Corey.
it is. It is. No,
You've been telling us the shaman ribs forever.
The shaman ribs forever. They heal you.
Sean's
Hey,
Sean.
They heal you.
If you ever had them, you were healed. You were healed.
Not sure where you were healed from, but you were healed from.
It's Alton Brown's, but my mom did a little something. So
Little
that's
zhuzh,
so that's why it's the
little-
Corey thing.
A little whitification.
Call it a.
Yeah, we actually took the salt out.
Did you call it that?
Anything with seasons or flavors, we just
Take it out.
we just soak them in Dr. Pepper now,
We soak everything.
and then we cover it in cheese and wrap it in bacon.
Cheese and Jello.
Cheese.
Yo, Jello's a Mormon thing, though.
I know.
That's a real deal.
Cheese and Coke because it's got sugar.
Yeah. Have you ever had Halo Halo?
What is that bread?
No, it's
a
an
Filipino
ice cream.
dessert.
Yeah.
It's
But
like
got
shaved ice with like
random things inside
syrup,
of it.
Jello,
Fruit. Is it? Yeah.
fruit, red bean.
Yeah.
I'm not a big fan actually.
No, me neither.
It's okay.
Anything that has stuff in there like ambrosia, like I'm just like, why?
Okay, so like I will fuck with like Filipino ambrosia. It's real
got
weird.
such a beautiful
What
name
makes it
when you see
Filipino?
it.
Is it just like a bunch of weird stuff in fried rice? Sorry.
No,
that was
it's not.
wrong.
You know what ambrosia is, right?
Yeah, it's the fruit with salad that's in like whipped cream.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, but I think
I thought you thought there was rice in it.
I was like, you
No,
got
that
me.
was a bad racist.
You
joke.
got me fucked up, Trey. You got me fucked up.
Trey, all racist jokes are bad jokes. There's
Nah,
not that.
he's like, no, but if
No,
it's
that-
funny, it's a good race.
If you laugh though, it's funny.
Gotcha.
Got you, bitch.
Oh, there's like jelly beans
Well,
and fried rice.
I think the Filipino one has the Filipino ambrosia has coconut and condensed milk instead of whipped cream.
Condensed milk goes
I
hard in the
don't like
pain.
coconut though.
Oh, we don't try doesn't like coconut.
Get this coconut out of here. He did. He stammered, put his foot down. I don't like coconut.
I don't like
no.
coconut. I'm not gonna.
I don't
eat
like the coconut, man.
He's only in love with the cocoa.
Man.
I'm getting sweaty. Is anybody else hot here? I'm fucking sweaty.
No, shaved coconut just scares me, dude. Like, yeah.
It scares you? Oh, you're up at night? You're just like,
Some people have nightmares. He's like,
Shaved coconut.
Just whispering in his sleep.
That's what I fear.
what is it? Isn't there like a chocolate? Is that Mounds?
Almond
no,
Joy or
Almond Joy.
something.
Both of them are gross.
Sounds
Sounds
Almond
almond
Joy.
joys. Gross.
Almond Joy
That's
shit
my
sends a
fear.
shiver down
That's
my
my fear. Is I
spine.
get kidnapped and tortured just by eating almond joys and mouths.
Just keep on shoving him down your throat.
Like, please,
There's a cat in the other bar.
please, no more. I can't do it. No, yeah, I can't.
life forever.
I feel like we can't talk about real stuff at this point. We can't talk about the dude with no legs.
Yeah, we can. You brought him up.
Yeah, we covered all my points. You guys didn't touch any.
So let's talk about
All right, well, let's talk about Zion. Okay, this is crazy. I don't know if you guys seen him, but it's an MMA fighter. He's got no lower half, and he just he just entered in his first pro debut as an MMA fighter.
Wait, lower half like no legs or like no like there's nothing below the waist. Like he's got to have stuff below the waist, right? Because like you have to have a coccyx. You got to have a coccyx.
he looks as if it's like belly button.
Oh really? Nothing. Oh, literally no like waist.
Doesn't
Oh
look like
shit,
any.
that's crazy. I think I've seen.
It's
I don't want
crazy.
to. I don't want to make an assumption. 'Cause I don't know, but it looks like belly button.
I thought he would have
And
like
he's
the
not
pelvis
wearing
or
a
something.
catheter.
He doesn't.
No, he ties his shirt.
What? Where does that go then? Oh, he's got to have a bladder.
You have.
No anus.
Yes, you have to. You can't live with. It's got to come out of you.
Maybe it goes in the same way it comes out.
Wait, goes in the same way.
That's a South Park where they fucking throw up shit.
Well, regardless of how
Good Lord.
he lives, he did win his pro debut fight as MMA, which I feel is really cool.
It is cool.
And then I also feel it sucked for the dude with legs because
It's like, do you want to beat the shit out of him? Like,
well,
and then
no,
it's like-
but okay.
Or can he even beat?
Are
the
you
shit out
allowed
of
to
him?
kick him?
He's got less to kick.
That's true.
I feel like that's like an unfair
That's
advantage.
what I'm saying. Like how do you grapple a guy with no?
So I saw that video.
Like he has less. He has no center of gravity.
Like,
He's just like,
what if my skill set is Brazilian jiu-jitsu and you literally have no arms or legs?
you
Like,
can't trip him.
Well, if he had no arms, that's gonna be hard to.
If he has no arms or legs, he's just
He's just there, biting him or something.
Yang. Yeah, he's allowed to
never
bite
know,
since
no.
he's like got
He
nothing
got
else.
a crazy neck and he's.
It's like giraffe fight, dude. Just smacking with the neck.
He's got a crazy neck, or he can like.
I mean, I saw the
spin
video.
around and like.
What? Spin so quick.
He does like a Pokemon style attack. Like he does
head spins so quick.
Spin attack.
Yeah.
He's like one of those deadly robot games where he spins so fast.
It's like a dreidel.
No, that's no. Not like
That's where he draws the line.
Dreidel spin, Trey.
Dreidel.
Good, you know the word. He said it twice. I saw the video. The dude he was fighting was trying to grapple him, and every time he tried to put his leg around, just slipped off the side.
I feel like that's not fair.
That's what I'm saying. So that's what I'm saying. It's dope. Like,
where do you
It's
draw the line
cool,
on fair?
but
though?
it's like,
what is fair
what
in
is
sports?
fair?
Yeah, I mean, I
Muggsy
guess
Bogues
it's
could
subjective.
Right? That's what I'm saying.
And Muggsy dunked.
And in his defense, like the dude had no legs, but he was squirrely. But like, how can a guy legitimately fight a dude
I think you just wait.
when you're training to fight? You're normally training to fight a dude with legs.
Now you got up your
Now they
training.
gotta
You got up your training game.
You're training.
Well, so
Yeah,
if
man.
there's a guy who's not good with like, if there's a guy who's not a fighter who's not good at like kicking, he's like all about punching, then he ain't got shit against that guy, right?
But he has no legs, though. You can't even kick him in his legs, even if you just
No, exactly. Like so, like, and they can only because like they can't punch that low.
You have to be punching low. He's on the ground.
No,
like
so
a
you have to
spider.
like because that's like too much to reach. So you have to be good
You
at
gotta
kicking, right?
grapple him or something, and he's on the ground.
I feel like that's kind of unfair in that, like, you know how they're saying like they're banning trans athletes. It's like,
yeah, they're finally doing that. I think that's cool. They shouldn't be able to do that.
wait, what?
I mean,
You didn't think they should compete in their like the gendered format?
not
or
that
something?
not that the one that they believe that they're in. No,
Well, then, if that's an unfair advantage, why would you say? So you support this? You support this man with his physical advantage? Is that what you say? Is that
Differences.
It's,
That's the safest way to say
it's
it.
just differences. Fact of the matter. Like if that's the case, let's let LeBron just play WNBA 1 year and see what happens. If he's not MVP, point leader, highest point leader ever.
I feel like that's a bit of a broad generalization there, Mr. Ross.
Okay, go John Morant.
He's telling you not to pick people from the NBA. Basically, he's saying like,
Oh, you guys never saw Joanna Man?
what?
You never saw the movie Joanna Man?
Oh yeah,
I know Juwan.
yeah. Actually,
Juwan
yeah.
Howard.
I know
Juwan
exactly
Howard.
what you're talking about.
And in Joanna Man, he was like basically he was a star in the NBA, right?
Yeah.
And he was so like bad boy that they kicked him out. And the only way he could
Yeah, I know. I'm familiar with Juana Man.
I
I'm
know
just
the
saying,
story,
I'm just saying,
bro.
like, so do you like in a professional setting? You don't think like a trans athlete should compete with like whatever gender that they transition to?
No.
So you have no legs, but you can still fight in a regular fucking.
I'm saying that's weird too. I'm saying that's really like that's about as far as we can draw the line because okay, if
You don't draw the line on that though.
they drew the line on his body.
I got to draw the line right there.
Yeah.
Sorry.
That's your subject.
Yikes!
Your topic. You chose it.
Yikes!
You pick your. You choose your funeral.
Jesus.
Jesus Christ.
No, that you shouldn't be trans and be able to. Like, I get it. You want to compete where you
I want to
feel
take
comfortable.
that soundbite where he's like, "You just shouldn't be trans."
No,
Like,
you can't say stuff like
and
that.
then I'm
People
gonna keep
shop
that for
you.
later down
Yeah.
like 15 years down the line. Like,
You're gonna be walking up for your Emmy.
and then I just
1
play that really
second.
loud. I play that
Up for
over.
your yeah, you can go there for your Grammy. I mean, you'd be like, oh, best producer. No, Hold
no,
on.
I'm just saying no, because it does suck. I'm not saying like, okay, if there's like sports where
Do you think
it's a big physical discrepancy of like that kind of sucks.
So would you say that they should a trans woman should play with
I don't
like
know what they
like
need to
cisgendered
do,
men?
and it sucks that we're like at a place where we have to like.
So are you saying they should make a fight league with guys with no legs? Do you think that's more fair?
Yeah, the Special Olympics. This guy is too good for the Special Olympics, though. That's the problem.
Is that a problem? This means you're good.
I believe that.
That's like kind of what it is, though. Like he's not able-bodied fully, but he's way more capable than people of his body stature.
Wait, are you saying that the Special Olympics are for just like with physical disabilities? Or
Okay, this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. We all know the guy, Hansel, the basketball player, Hansel with one arm.
Yeah.
That guy's sick.
Yeah.
Okay, put him in the American basketball Special Olympics. What's going to happen? He ain't Special Olympics in that sense.
Well, doesn't he play regular college ball? Or he did?
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
That is a point.
That is what I'm saying. Like he is not fully able-bodied, but he is so good
that he can play regular.
That he can compete with people that are able-bodied. If you put him in the people that are like him, it's not a competition at that point. He's just the best.
So he should just play in regular?
That's what he's doing.
Mm-hmm.
But that's what I'm saying. It is unfair in this situation because the dude has no legs. It's like, in basketball's a little bit easier. Like you only have one arm. Like it's a little easier for me to guard you.
Wait, are you saying that?
But would you say it's situational?
It is situational.
That's why I think
every case is.
I know,
that's where I agree with it.
Different.
Yeah, that's why it is.
It is.
That's what I agree with.
Like if you're born a female, listen. If you're born
Mr. Black and White himself is saying that there's shades of gray.
If you're born a female, but you transition to male and you are that dope that you can play NBA, there shouldn't be no one to stop you. But if you are born a male and transition to female, I don't think you should be playing in the WNBA. At least if you transition after puberty.
Okay, that's a take.
Yeah,
that's a take for sure.
I mean, when we touched this, I also brought up like, what if? And I know it's a no, but like you have trans players play against trans players.
There's just not enough of them.
I know, I get it. There's not enough.
I'd be down for it.
But what I'm saying is
you
like,
wouldn't watch that.
Well,
you don't even watch that WNBA. What are you talking about?
Would we watch it?
I don't know if you would or wouldn't, but that's why I agree with this. It's super situational. Because like if you have somebody that's like clearly their body is like above who they should be paying, yeah, then it's like
I would
it's basically taking roids,
the same
Right,
route, like
yeah.
like the U.S. women's national team, like for soccer. I bet they could beat LAFC.
Huh?
You're
tripping. You know, you've never seen them play against guys, right? You're seeing them play against people their own caliber.
I would love to watch it
because there's such a high caliber. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just saying. That's what I suppose.
They are. I think they're high caliber, but it's not the same caliber. It's like
all the playmaking is, all the intelligence is.
Yeah, but it's a clicker. It's like a click below. It's less powerful.
All differences is physical. That's the difference.
Of course, it's just like the NBA. So you're going to say the NBA is just like WNBA.
No. Whoa. No, because
I think they're probably
WNBA generally doesn't dunk, right? Right?
Not everybody dunks in the NBA, but no, they generally don't dunk.
But in female soccer, basically everything they do in male soccer, they do in female soccer. It's the same. There's not like people are doing bicycle kicks, scissor kicks. People are like dropping dimes at like 60, 80 yards.
I'll put it in a more tangible thing than tennis. Serena Williams, super dope. I still don't think she could beat the best.
Federer?
When they were both at their peak.
Like maybe because Federer's like
no, but I'm just
or Nadal.
I think she could beat Nadal. I think she could beat Nadal for sure. She could beat. I think she could beat a lot of like in the top. She could probably beat a lot of top 20 male players.
Why do you think that's never done? Why do you think they don't sell that bill?
Because of that exact thing. And there's people that want to do it. Like
she's wanted to do it. Yeah. Why don't you think they sell that bill?
Because it's like if you do get crushed, then what?
I think it'd
But
be
that's
bad.
what we're already expecting.
I think
we're not expecting you to win.
it's the possibility of like if either of those persons lose, it'd be terrible for their career.
It is. It's just like, so what happens when you get
But I think
crushed?
maybe the male has more to lose in that, like, from a society's
Unless
perception.
they're retired and then they play each
But
other.
that's why I say they have to. Okay, but
If you're
I would say
retired
if
from
they're
your
both in
sport
there,
and then you play, you're
that's
same
what-
around the
yeah,
same
it's
age you're
around the same,
retired.
yeah.
It's like boxing when it's not counted. You're like, yeah, you lost, but whatever.
Was it Serena who just retired? Was it Venus?
Yeah, no, Venus
Serena.
has been done.
Venus
so it
has been-
had to
yeah,
be
it's Serena.
Okay.
Yeah.
She should play John McEnroe and just smash the shit out of him.
But that was a take of John
That was a
McEnroe.
take, and
He
John said
that
he'd
he
win.
felt like- he said he'd win. He said that he felt at her peak she couldn't compete with the top 20 male players.
I don't agree with that.
No, I meant now. They should do that
No,
now.
but he was saying
yeah,
peak to peak.
I think he was. Yeah.
He was saying peak to peak.
I don't
she
know.
couldn't
Yeah,
compete
I think
with
she could
top-
smash like top, like probably a majority of.
Are you really saying that? Like, who's the best female basketball player right now? Like, in the-
Di-
I'm not talking. I'm
I just think
talking
that
about like
that's
as
a
an
very
ath-
different one.
I'm talking about as an athlete, like, because
that
they are
is like an athlete. Like,
no, because like I'm saying it's
okay,
very
like golf. Put the best female golfer against the best
I
male
don't
golfer.
know, I don't know enough of those stats to put my name on the line for those stats, but I would say something like like I need to see like how different, like take for tennis, how different is the strike? How much harder is the guy hitting it and faster is the guy hitting it? Because like without me knowing that, like the movements are the same. Everything is the same. That's the only thing with basketball. I don't think the movements are the same. Well, some of them, not all.
Swimming.
That one I was thinking about, and I do think swimming.
well, just
man
because
will
like
probably take
because
it.
like
bigger muscles. Yes.
taller
That's just
generally.
like-
I
more,
agree.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, I
but that's
agree.
just the.
But I also don't know.
But that's why it would
looking at
have to be a sport that isn't based on.
What about like speed skiing when they do the
I think that it's like you said, muscles of you just have
Or
a
ski
little
jump,
bit of an edge.
long jump?
Maybe something like pool. Maybe something like chess.
That's not. Those aren't.
I don't.
Sports,
You,
though.
you think that
Pool's not a sport. Chess
It's
is
not
not
a
a sport.
pool,
not
I
a sport to
guess,
me.
but you really
It's a
think the
game.
long jump would be different between a man and a woman
Yeah, I think just physiologically, yeah.
because there's more weight on the body?
No, I just think that
Muscles.
because there's
The muscle shouldn't matter. Just the weight.
It shouldn't
pulling
matter,
you.
but I think the ability to gain more muscle.
But the muscle shouldn't matter. Just the weight of the body because you're. It's,
that
Oh,
too,
weight
more
class,
weight,
you mean,
more
like, so-
gain.
yeah.
Oh,
so
but
it's the
you
same
see-
weight class. Is basically.
I
More
don't know
weight.
if
it was
that's-
the same weight class, I still feel like there's some kind of.
Have you seen in the
edge. I
last
don't know what
Olympics
it
they had
is.
That's your man. That's. I think.
No, because I feel like okay. Well, I mean, we always put like people outside of classes, like males, like small boxers against big boxers. We're like, who can win? You know, who would win? Who
Yeah.
would, it kind of does just come down to like, who the fuck's bigger?
That's what I'm saying. The weight class. If the weight class was like, if you had two people that were the same, like
Okay,
say,
you
say-
put Ronda
say-
Rousey and Conor McGregor in a fight. I don't think and they about the same weight. I don't think that's a fair fight.
I don't think they're the same weight.
How much you think Conor McGregor weigh?
I'm not
I
gonna
fucking
put.
know, but I don't think they're the
I'm
same.
gonna- let me
I don't
set
think
you
they're
up
the
with
same
something
weight class,
different.
Like,
Yeah, let me give you a better because that one like we're just doing a guess. But what if you had a guy and a girl, same height, same weight, swimming, same height, same weight, same body structure, basically.
Who would win?
Is that fair? I don't care about who
I
wins.
don't think it can be fair. I really don't think it can be fair.
What were you gonna say earlier?
I don't think it can. I think
I
it's
can't
impossible.
remember.
I think it's just like apples.
But
to
then in
oranges.
that case, then like,
it's like apples to oranges.
what's fair?
Something that you guys both have the potential to evenly compete. That's fair.
well, like
If
no
someone
matter
has
what,
a-
no matter the
if
skill
someone
level, you
has
could
a-
both fairly compete unless you have no restrictions. Like you could compete fairly.
Yeah,
But that's
No,
what
even if
I'm
it's
talking
different
about
classes.
the intangibles.
What are intangibles?
Just you guys both being able to have the same abilities to do this. Not that the fact that the way your muscles work or because like no.
So wait, are you arguing for or against because of intangibles?
I think it's
'Cause
still
feel-
against.
I'm against. There should
Okay.
never be unless
the genders should never mix.
it's situational, but I feel like if it's after puberty, no, that's not.
What about
fair.
gun shooting? Because isn't that like a thing they do, like archery?
Archery,
and
yeah.
Oh.
guns?
But that's what I'm saying. Like we should look at those.
I was
stats
gonna
and
say,
see, like, who
have you
holds
seen,
them, because that
have
would
you
give
s-
us
it was-
more of a.
Last Olympics,
Yeah.
they had the relay, but it was like men and women on the same team. I didn't know if that was
they
regular.
always do that kind of
Do
relay.
they? Have they
Yeah.
had that always?
They
I
always
thought
do
was
that
cool.
kind of
I was
relay.
like, yeah.
That's like the team relay.
I guess too. Like I don't know.
But you're right though. Archery stuff like where it's.
What about like speed
I wouldn't say
skating?
archery.
He's going to talk about muscle structure.
I know.
Yeah,
I'm just
but
naming
it's the
things
same
off
thing.
and just
But it's the same thing
hooking
with
him.
archery because those bows you have to be able to like 90-pound compound bows.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if
It's
you're
not
training, if you're whatever you're training, and if you're training in like 90-pound, whether you're a man, woman, whatever, you're training with those bows. So you're gonna be that's your class or whatever.
Right. But okay, so put a.
I'm gonna go
female
situational.
fencing. Like I believe like fencing. Fencing may be easy, like maybe the same if you're exactly the same weight, exactly the same height. Who you think will win? A female fencer or a male fencer?
I don't know.
I would have
think
no
it's
idea. I think
situational.
that one would be like, yeah,
Because there's things like
because it's like ultra.
Is that
that's
fair?
ultra,
Is that fair?
I think that'd be fair, but that's like
I
ultra
think the swimming
physical.
one would be fair. Same height, same weight. I think that's
Yeah.
fair. I think it's when you clearly don't like take a javelin, for instance, right? The guy's body and the
It could
girl's
just- yeah, it's
body
just different.
are going to be different, and most likely, if you have more muscle on you, that's probably what outweighs it.
skating.
No matter the gender, but if you're like,
What if-
you're talking about weight
Shot
classes.
put, yeah, no,
Yeah, same thing. You know what I mean? But yeah.
Yeah, it's
What if the
it's
answer,
size.
which would be so messed up, but if they put like a muscle like restriction on, that's how. Yeah, like you're too big, you can't play. You can't play. You have to play the next level up higher.
Nah,
I just think
you're
it
in the big
shouldn't be.
motherfucker
It
class.
shouldn't be to the point to where like a whole other team is getting discouraged because there's obviously somebody dominating.
Yeah, I agree with
that
that.
shouldn't be in the league.
Yeah.
That's where I draw the line. If we're gonna be making that easy, you shouldn't have a bunch of female swimmers up there, and the first place one is clear 10 seconds behind the winner. No,
Can I ask you about Wilt Chamberlain when he played? Because he, I believe he scored 100 points in a game.
he was just playing a bunch against the white people.
So, are you arguing for segregated?
Some
sports?
people were, Josh.
I'm asking.
Some
I'm
people
asking
were.
not about the people. I'm asking about you.
I mean, in his defense, he needed better competition. So maybe obviously he was running through people.
Indeed he was.
That's obvious, right?
Yeah, I'm just saying if I'm just trying to get.
I
into
mean,
trade
he
logic,
needed
you
some
know?
better competition, obviously. No, but I get what you're saying. But no, it's just like
Before when do you think the first white person ever like dunked? It's got to be in the 90s, huh? 80s?
nah, they probably dunked a long time ago, the 70s.
I don't think so.
Bird probably dunked. He was from the 70s.
No, he was not. He was not from the 70s. Are you crazy? He was playing in the 90s. I think.
You're crazy, Larry Bird.
Yeah. You want to put 10 on it? I'll put it,
Larry
put it right
Bird
now.
playing in the 90s.
You think he played in the 70s? Yo, I see that smile. Oh, that's a look at Trey's doubting himself. That doesn't often happen, but like that's what's happening right now. I see the wheels turning. I see the machinations of his mind right now. Talk that talk. Hey, he thinks Larry Bird played in the 70s. It was off?
But did he play in the 90s?
Yeah, hell yeah, he did.
He didn't play in the 90s.
Larry Bird played in the 90s.
That's what I
He
said.
played with Jordan.
Jordan played in the 80s.
Yeah.
And the 90s. Are you fucking crazy?
But Bird
When did he retire? you
Like
think?
96, 97.
Bird?
Whoa.
No,
Who?
no, Jordan.
Oh, when you think Bird retired? 92?
He was
Jordan
on the Dream
didn't-
Team.
Bird?
Not the new Dream Team, but like they played on.
I don't know. I don't know.
Put money on it right now.
You got a phone, pull it out.
Yeah, you're the one with the phone.
Yeah. You want to put money on it? Bird.
Yeah.
I don't think he played in the 70s.
Wait.
He played in the 80s
name,
for sure.
You said no. I know he played in the 80s. You're saying he played in the 70s.
He played in about 78.
Hey, name your
79.
dollar
Okay.
amount. What's the dollar amount?
10.
10.
Ooh. All right. All right. Look at it. Even Arya's pumped.
Yeah. I believe he played in about
I'm over it right
78,
now.
79.
I mean, I don't.
He didn't play in the 90s.
I didn't put my name on this one
He
because
didn't
I
play
don't
in
know.
the 90s.
I don't know.
Bro, you don't think he played in the fucking 90s? Are you crazy?
If he did, I'm thinking 91.
If.
But it's 90s.
Okay, let's see this Wikipedia right here.
Tell me when he was a rookie. 78 is all I
Well, I
need.
was thinking when he took the Pacers. I was like, that's the 90s.
Oh,
Larry
damn,
Bird?
we were both wrong and right. 78 to 92.
Ooh. Yeah, because he became didn't he become the coach or the owner of the Pacers?
Owner, GM.
Oh, yeah. And I was like, that was in the 90s.
That wasn't like, yeah.
So I was like, it had to have been after that. But
So he was a
All right, now
he
you
was a
wanna do.
he was a champion in 81, 84, 86, Finals MVP 84, 86, MVP 84, 80 through 86, All-Star 1980 through 88, 1990 through 92. So he was an All-Star till he retired.
He barely made it in the 90s as an all-star.
I don't know.
But I think he was on
was
that
a big
92. He was
motherfucker.
in that 92 Olympic team, that dream team. He was on that. I
wasn't
think.
the really good one in 96?
That was the
With Malone?
No,
and-
but that was the no, that wasn't it. I was gonna say, what's the Redeem? It was like Redeem team.
The Redeem Team?
2000.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was with Kobe.
Carmelo, all those guys. Well, we can talk about this gun real quick that they're about to put out. That's already out.
Yeah,
These transitions are fire.
I'm gonna get a drink. You start that.
Wait up. So who won that bet?
It was a wash because we were both right.
Were you betting that?
I said it was at least in the 70s, and he was saying it was at least in the 90s.
Oh, you said no to the 70s. Oh,
And I said no to the 90s.
bro, you said no to the
lost on that.
And I said
70s?
no to the 90s.
But I think it was
So that's
singular.
why
That's just bad
I
math.
think it was singularly he didn't play in the 70s, which he did.
Yeah, you got to think
But I
about
don't
how
think it
long
was
his
part of
career
the bet
was.
to say he didn't play in the 90s. So I think he technically won. Because
No, didn't you? He said no to the 90s.
I said
No,
to
but
the
I was
90s.
like, no, but I was like, I feel like the bet was based on.
Keep your money. Stop giving your money
When he
away.
was hot.
Yo, you got to be a bit.
I'm just trying to be fair. Trey's all about the fairness.
Nah,
I am. You
Trey's
gotta be
not
fair.
about fairness. It's
You're
about
right, it
sneakiness.
depends. Yeah, you're right.
Sneaky.
The illusion of fairness.
Dude, that's a illusion of fairness. That's your first book. It's your memoir.
illusion of
That's freaking
The
Trey's
illusion
memoir.
of fairness.
Illusion of fairness.
No,
Oh no.
this is a good pod, man. You're getting all hot and juicy over here for no reason.
Oh.
Turning into some.
All right, I got
Vietnamese
one.
fried pork belly.
Do you want to go into the gun thing, or can I ask a question?
No, question up.
Do you think that somebody should be able to win 3 MVPs without ever playing in a finals?
Yeah, because it's not a finals MVP.
Okay. Only reason I ask because Cousins was saying that. I know, which
He's
is
talking some mess.
It's not a
on him.
finals MVP.
I
agree.
Because there is a finals MVP.
I agree. I agree.
This is a season.
I
MVP.
I side with Cousins on that.
Do
No,
you really?
would have better had me if you were saying
do.
that
No, wait,
if
wait.
there's a minimum amount of games an MVP has to play.
No. I'm just saying.
I think he also talked about that too. He was giving spicy takes.
Yeah.
That's a little
Boogie always
bit-
uses
That's all he
that's a
can do
little
now
bit
because he
different.
ain't playing ball. No one wants him.
He can't scare
Did you
nobody
see
no
he's
more.
like
Boogie.
playing
Boogie
like
is a-
Lithuania or something because he's like, try and make his way back to the NBA.
Yeah.
Boogie?
Boogie's a liability.
Yeah.
Boogie been a liability. That's why he's
Yeah,
out the
that's why
league.
no one plays with him. Yeah. No.
I mean,
Full
I
liability.
was saying like when he was in Sacramento, I think they had a talented team, but he probably fucked it up because he is a liability.
Yeah.
That's a long time.
Everywhere he went, he was basically a liability. But what he was saying was that Jokic basically shouldn't get a third because
They don't.
he's never. Yeah, they're not a.
I get
But
it.
then I'm like, well, then how can you give it to Embiid? That makes sense. That math don't add up.
Who's Denver playing in the final? Or I mean, in the playoffs.
That math ain't math.
That math ain't mathin'. Denver's playing.
Because they're 2, right? Number 2.
Are they
Oh
playing
no,
the
they're number
Grizzlies?
1. They're number 1.
Yeah,
They are
Denver's
the
playing Minnesota.
The
Buster.
T-Wolves, you're right.
Except
Edwards.
Jokic, I don't know if it's healthy.
For the first time in his career, he's not healthy.
He's
At
never
the
had-
end of the season, no, he's been healthy. He's one of those people that's played so many games.
No, yeah, like so.
Yeah.
This is the first time in his career he's not healthy. Or
Yeah,
something.
I don't know if he's good now. But at the end of the season, he wasn't.
I'm still in your.
It's
Oh.
empty.
Can't.
You should go get something.
How long are we rolling for? It's going pretty quickly.
Yeah, we should probably tie it. Tie
Oh,
it up soon.
dang.
That's strong. Those are strong. Have you had those before?
Well, we can run through Sean's stuff.
Nah, dude, do your gun thing.
Okay, so have you seen the gun they're coming out with, dude? It needs a
No.
it's
What
a
gun?
smart-
What gun are they coming out with?
It's basically
Guns.
like the Nintendo smart gun, but it's real.
Wait, they have a Nintendo smart gun.
Yeah,
Does it look like are you talking about the one that was
When
the?
with, like
Duck Hunt.
That was this one. There's this duck hunt one, and then they made the secondary one.
No, not Super Duck Hunt.
All right.
Just Duck Hunt. But no, it's like $1,500,
Man with the orange gun.
and they say it can be unlocked with retina and fingerprint.
You think that those are going to pop off?
Was that a pun?
Yes. Yes, it was.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know how much of a hit they'll be, but they should land somewhere.
I mean, it's
Is
for
it
the
gonna-
people who that's a win for people who want gun control, but like the gun
Exactly.
collectors who like
No
are
one
the
wants
ones
that,
buying
'cause
them,
that's
they
just
don't give
another-
a shit. They don't
Yeah.
give a
Just
shit.
another fail-proof
Those
thing that's
motherfuckers,
gonna
those
Get in the
motherfuckers
way.
Get
arm
in
their
the way
kids.
Of their
like,
safety.
get in the way of them kills.
This gets in the way of my freedom.
This will fucking deter me for 1 second if I'm trying to protect my family from the government. Which
Like, you got to look at your gun before it work. I don't need all that. I just need it to work.
I just need to feel it under my.
I got to look at
I
it.
look at it for it
This
to
don't
work.
feel safe.
Like, that kind of sounds like a setup if you think about it. Like,
Your finger has to
The
be
retina
on it
scanner
while you
is
look
right
at
in
it.
front of the
Your
barrel.
Your finger, it's got to be on that trigger while
your
you're looking
finger
at
has
it.
to be on it, and you have
Yeah.
to look in the barrel.
Oh well, did you remember? I don't know which John Wick it was. They had a gun like that.
Yeah, because he grabbed it and didn't work.
Yeah.
Mhm. Do you
John
think
Wick
that
would buy
are
that
they? Is it being made so then they can push? Like, I don't know who they are, so I don't want to say that. But do you think
Probably.
do you
Is this
think
like a Wi-Fi connected gun? Then you think?
It would have to be in the sense then, right?
No.
not necessarily.
as long as it just saves the information on the chip? It's,
Okay.
I imagine it's got
like a
some type
local
of yeah.
memory type thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just see it failing.
They should.
I just don't know what the market is for it. I'm not a gun dude.
Maybe like Bill Nye needs a gun. I don't know.
I don't think so.
I think Bill Nye can make bombs. He probably
I could
doesn't.
make a lot.
That fool probably makes napalm. I don't know. Like, he's probably
I mean,
chill.
napalm's super easy.
I want to be like a. I mean, yeah, that's super easy. Like we all read the Anarchist Cookbook.
pretty
back
easy.
in the early days
It's
of the
really
internet.
easy.
I would
I didn't
want to
even
be
read the
like
book.
I want to be a gun guy, but not like a gun guy. You know,
What's the difference?
like I want to have a gun and be a gun guy, but not be like a gun guy and have 10,000 guns.
So then just have the self-restraint and don't be a gun guy.
Wait, yeah,
But I would be a gun guy, but
I
I,
mean,
wouldn't call myself a gun guy.
I kind of want to call you on that because that's just like a image that you're pushing out. Like there's,
Ooh,
like
Josh is
I know what
afraid
you're
of an
saying.
Well, yeah.
No, I know what you're saying. You don't want to be that dude.
Josh is afraid of an image. Dun dun dun.
Trey's afraid of an image.
I am.
You don't want to be soft, bro.
You need a gun. You need a gun to prove you're not
I
soft.
got a gun. Go bang bang.
No, Trey, whatever it is, Trey's gonna be like, I'm not soft though. I'm not Charmin over here.
I ain't baby Sharman.
You're not
Yeah.
soft like baby thighs.
So you want a gun though, yeah? And you want to know it, understand it, how to use
Yeah,
it.
I'd like to have a gun
Yeah.
to protect my non-existent family. Just keep it.
Aria needs you.
Well, I was
protect his family.
Well, I was living with two younger women
Yeah.
before, and like we had a neighbor when we were living in Hollywood, and he was like told one of my friends like go back to China, and like I mean like I wasn't there at the time. Like I'd like to go off on that. I'm not gonna shoot that guy, obviously, but like
Maybe in the leg.
you know that shit. You said something hurtful. I'm gonna shoot you and hurt you physically.
That's what.
No, but like
that's
I
why-
would like I think that's just that you know that could be an indication of like there can be physical harm, and if it got up to that level, like I'd want to protect my friends. I don't really care so much about myself. Like I'd rather just rip somebody's head off with my bare hands or something like that.
Wait,
But,
like bare hands?
Bare hands. Like I'd have to get bare
Like Grizzlies.
claws.
Bear Grill?
Bear Grylls hands.
Bear Grylls hands. Rip Bear Grylls hands
Bear Grylls
off.
hands off and beat somebody to death with them. That's what I want to do. With my bare hands, my Bear Grylls
Bare
hands.
hands.
But he's holding a gun.
But he's holding the gun.
Wait, the bear's holding a gun?
Bear's holding the gun, so it's not you.
No, Bear Grylls holding the gun. So if
Oh.
I get in trouble with the law,
Cut his hand off, put it in there.
It's Bear Grylls.
Hold it.
no, I just have to wait until Bear Grylls is actually holding a gun, and then I chop it off
He's squeezed it
because it's going to be a smart gun,
Well, you
and it
need-
needs
Oh,
to have that.
dang.
Yeah, you're gonna have to have him look at it while he's screaming because you just cut his hand off.
Dang.
Look over
Bear
here,
Grylls
look
is the
over
next
here, unlock
thing.
it.
Look real quick. Do you think that
Take
you?
his eyeball.
Do you think that you, Trey, could shoot someone?
Like where?
Doesn't matter. Somebody's breaking into the house.
Yeah, for sure. They're going down in the early
You can shoot
round.
them?
Sugar, he's going down shooting.
Sugar, I'm going down.
The scenario is this: he turns that corner and is staring at you.
You see how quick that was?
All right.
I didn't even. You shouldn't have been wearing a mask, buddy. Hope you're not a friend.
He's like,
it's Halloween.
He's like, I'm sick. I didn't want you to get sick. And I'm Sean, your friend. Why'd you shoot me? You knew I was staying over.
He said that earlier. He's like, you'd be the one, no reservation, no hesitation.
Yeah, I was saying that if it was a zombie thing, he would leave us behind. He'd be like, it's your fault.
Like,
you're too slow.
You like kind of slow.
If you were injured, I would.
Yeah, exactly.
Leave you.
He'd fucking leave you. If the door was closing, if it's an elevator and the door is closing, he's like, "Yo, you're too slow, man. You're gonna miss it." Oh,
yeah, I'm not leaving.
Pushing the button to close it.
I'm not. Don't look at it as I'm leaving you. It's just like I'm not staying
with you.
I won't. I can't.
I can't. You understand? Right?
I mean, that's why we're talking about it now. So
you get it.
I need to further my bloodline, guys.
Trey just wants to be Book of Eli out here.
Dang, I'm just like making my own book up. Mm-hmm. And on the third tray, days are called trays.
On the third tray.
Damn, the aliens come down. They're called trays.
They're called trays.
We call them days on Mars, but over here they're called
trays. They're called trays.
And we speak English.
So how many trays you got to a year? Tree.
Oh, we have Trey 185 trays in a year.
Trey 180 tree.
For some reason, threes are called trees.
What are trees called? Trays. It's confusing.
Everything's called tray. Our units of money are called trays also. But it's
little
weird.
trapies, like rupees.
Whoa.
Trapees sounds like herpes. Looks like you caught something. You got those trapees.
I thought it was rabies.
Close enough.
No, the trapies are the coins. Nobody wants those.
Also the herpes. No one wants
those.
You
get them trawlers. Them trade trawlers.
Those just sound like some fake dunks or something.
The tray trawlers.
Those do sound like some busters.
Got them tray trawlers on my feet.
Those look like some.
Those look like
trawlers,
motherfuckers. Got them tray trawlers.
Oh man,
the Wally trolleys.
Dame Dollar tray trawler.
Jeez.
Dame should go to a different team.
I don't want to talk about Megan Stein because she's just crying about her label making money off of her.
Oh,
I didn't even. They're not supposed to be able to.
I didn't even know what that was. I thought that was like something
so
to do.
basically,
No, I thought that had something to do with her and that one guy.
No, so basically, she's she's trying to file. She filed a motion against her label saying they're pocketing money off of her music.
Meg Thee Stallion,
like skimming off the top or something. Like that's not.
I don't think that she knows what she's talking about because the way it reads is it sounds like the label's making money off of their investment.
Do you think that she would go into a lawsuit without knowing, like with her lawyers and? They would let her.
Well, yeah, because they just filed a motion. Exactly.
Yeah.
They just filed a motion. It's not like it's.
So it's to be like, okay, like if you give us a baseline explanation, like, we'll run with it if we think like it'll hold. Maybe it might not hold up so much.
They rolled with him.
They won.
I mean, even if they didn't win, they got paid a lot of money.
Yeah, someone's got to win.
Isn't that crazy? Like the fucking Kardashians are connected to the whole.
Yeah.
Are connected to OJ that way.
Yeah,
it's fucking
to death.
Crazy.
Well, and then birth or reincarnation. Some would say.
Are you saying?
Wait, who got reincarnated?
Wait, yeah,
Caitlyn.
We're not going to do this.
Me?
Let's see who texted me.
You asked.
All right, so that's the end of the. Jeez.
I guess we should just wrap up now. This is about a good time to wrap up.
Yeah,
as
any.
That was not even bad, dude. She said there's a. I'm done.
I mean, she did run over a person and got away with it.
I think there's
so does Suge Knight.
No, and he's a great guy though. He's really people get things wrong about Suge Knight.
That's why I look up to those two people.
When he was like holding that guy over the balcony, he was just checking to see if he had any change in his pocket.
Wanted to make sure he's okay. I thought he was holding him.
Shaking him.
And that's just a story. There is no video footage of that.
They didn't even have
like
cameras back
Bigfoot.
then.
Well, actually, they have footage of Bigfoot. There's more footage of Bigfoot than Suge Knight.
Did you see that? Like that new footage of Bigfoot?
No.
No. What do they say?
Well, it's like a stabilized camera because you know how that one was all shaky.
Oh yeah.
They like stabilize the image. It looks the same, but it's just not shaky.
What does it look like?
Like Bigfoot, like Harry and the Hendersons type shit.
Is it recent? Like he's walking through the city?
No, it's that
It's the same
exact
video?
footage,
Oh.
that video, but it's like
Oh,
not
they
shaky,
just
and it's like clearer, or something. It's like
remixed it?
resampled or
Yeah.
something like that.
They done.
Ain't no Bigfoot.
Yeah.
They put it out for the 30-year recolor grade.
Ain't no Bigfoot. Ain't no Loch Ness. Ain't no Chupacabra.
There's no
Dude,
chupa?
there's a fucking chupacabra for sure.
There's no chupa.
It might be like some other animal. but it's a
Coyote?
chupacabra.
Oh shit! They've been coyotes all this time.
No,
that
it's like
eat the
maybe
animals?
it's like a vampire coyote with like bigger teeth.
That makes
It's just
the
like
that makes the most sense.
Only thing that's different is bigger teeth. It's like a buck-tooth
Wait,
coyote.
if it's a vampire, does the
Vampire
coyote turn into a bat?
Okay, that sounds realistic.
Wait, the coyote turns into a bat?
Well, it's a vampire.
Wait, the coyote's a vampire.
Yeah, or these like sparkly vampires. What kind of vampire
Twilight?
are we talking about? Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
I
that's
just
true.
chupacabra.
Twilight
let's get
or
different.
Night-Night?
Let's get different.
Twilight.
Or let's get this
Night-Night.
straight. Chupacabra's not a vampire,
no. It's,
but the coyote has vampire teeth, but that doesn't make him a vampire. He'd be a terrible coyote because he'd be all sparkly and stuff, right?
did you know coyotes got like a pretty impressive vertical leap?
Like how?
Yeah, it's like 8-9 feet.
I
Really?
Saw, yeah,
I was-
Dude, driving today. Saw one hit a 5-foot wall.
Oh, like nothing.
Like nothing.
Yeah. Dogs have trouble with that shit.
I was tripping. I was like, wait.
Wait, are you saying dogs and coyotes shouldn't compete in the same sports?
I
Clearly
think
not.
I think
That's
that's what
not fair.
dogs are saying. They're saying it's not
That's
fair.
not fair.
That's what dogs.
Look
are
at those
saying.
motherfucking coyotes. They can jump like nothing.
I think that's what dogs
I mean,
are
between
saying.
a Yorkie and the coyote, that's not fair.
Them Yorkies are really raising.
It's not
them.
fair at all. Even a German Shepherd and coyote.
I
is not
saw
fair.
a coyote. Like I was just, I ran around the Silver Lake
More
Reservoir
fair.
the other day.
I think
saw
a German
fucking
Shepherd would fuck a coyote up.
some one-on-one, yeah, one-on-one, yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, but a pack, well, I don't know.
You're right.
Because coyotes aren't head. They're not.
Are,
You're right. They're
are,
small. They're small.
are
Yeah.
Dobermans actually tough, or do they just look tough?
Well,
They
they're
gotta be
bred
like
to look
somewhat tough, right?
They're
They gotta
bred to
be at
look
least
tough.
look, or at least be a little tough, like right.
They're just
They're
bred to look
soft in
tough.
the heart.
They may be soft in the heart.
They're probably not. Maybe.
They're just
No, they were legitimately bred to look tough.
look tough,
To-
but
just
also
look
be
tough.
tough.
I don't know. No,
Bull-
they were bred
bulldog-
to look intimidating.
bulldogs
So
don't
however
look-
you want to take that.
Bulldogs don't look tough, right? They're very
No.
like squishy.
I don't know what those were. No, but Doberman, he was a taxpayer. He bred those dogs to look intimidating while he was collecting
Oh,
taxes.
Tax
I heard that
collector,
story, I heard
right?
that story.
He's a
Yeah,
tax
yeah,
collector.
yeah.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm
You
saying. So
walk
they were
them.
bred to look intimidating. I don't know if they were supposed to be mean, but they were definitely bred to look menacing.
Was that Mr. Doberman?
Pinch those pennies out.
Dude, old things, man.
You know,
Old things.
bulldogs were like trained to fight bulls.
Yeah,
That's why
I
they were
know.
short.
Yeah, pit bulls. Like some of their lineages is
Oh,
crazy.
were pit bulls too?
Yeah, and like Mexico or something like that.
That's a terrible job. Like you're like, oh, I'm a dog this lifetime.
Well, it was just a certain terrier that's
Job.
what they would use those terriers to
This is what I
to
get paid
herd
for.
Yeah.
bulls. Yeah,
I mean,
Bull terrier.
yeah, pit bull.
terrier.
Oh, pit bull terrier.
Yep.
Yeah, thrown in the
crazy,
bowl of
dude.
pits.
No, yeah, dude, it's
Pit
crazy.
of bowl.
That's super crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, we can't go into real stuff.
No.
I mean, I think this is as good as time. As
We
need to wrap
did really well.
I think so.
It was
Actually,
good. We talked about a lot of basketball in Coachella. But, you know, that's a hot topic right now. That's what
Talk
everybody
about
wants to
some
hear
we got some hot takes.
a couple.
Couple hot
Trey
takes.
got a few in.
Yeah.
Tell you what.
We're gonna throw a
Tell you
fat
what, boy.
disclaimer.
We'll get a little bleep over
Little
it.
disclaimer. Be
Just
like,
get a
hey,
little bleep over it. There was only one that was out of pocket.
maybe.
I have to review the footage.
Yeah,
It
we'll
was
see.
one out of pocket.
But
The Caitlyn one.
Oh, that's two then.
I
That's
think, yeah, I was like, I
That's
think
two.
there's more.
For sure then.
For sure, there's more.
All right, everybody. Well, thank you for listening this week.
Please listen again.
Please like and subscribe. You know, do what you do or don't. You know,
Yeah, hit the bell notification, subscribe.
Tell your friends.
Hide your kids, hide your wives.
tell your mother I said hello.
Because we coming for the top spot around there.
Leave some comments.
Joe Button, I'm
Only
looking
nice.
at you.
I'm coming for you.
Flagrant. Shout out, but also we're coming for you. Smart. I think
Coming for the top spot,
Smartless.
Joe.
Man, we should get
what-
Macho Man.
What category are we?
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Macho Man Randy Savage, we're coming for you, you coward.
for you.
Coming for
Elizabeth went left. I went right. All right, later, guys.
Thanks, guys. See you next week. Peace. Bye.
Elizabeth left Wi-Fi went out.
Yo, that one was pretty funny.
That was a good one.
I don't know why this one.
Shut off the.
I know.
I don't know why this one turned.